Hello, everybody. Welcome to Marquee Gaming today. I just completely forgot how to start my stream for a moment there, but I figured it out. We're good.
Happens to me like every week. Yep.
Just looking at all the buttons, wait a second. What? But first off, thank you, Lit, so much for 19 months. That is crazy. But thank you for the lurk. Thank you so much for that. And anybody out there who's celebrating Easter, happy Easter! It's Easter today. We're playing D&D still. It's the best combination in the world of Easter and D&D. Woo! I like it. So, yeah, good times, good times. We're ready to play some D&D though. I've been waiting for this. If you saw my GIF in the Discord earlier, just ready to play some D&D today. So,
been furiously planning all weekend. So
there's been a lot of planning, a lot of digging through old notes. There's been a lot going on. So, yes, it's been fun.
I'm nervous.
Why are you nervous? Why are you nervous? Nobody's reason to be nervous. Anyways, let's do our player introductions so we can get into today's session and take off with what we're gonna do today. So, Rachel, start us off.
Hi, my name is Rachel/Pip. I post my art on Instagram and Twitter. You can find me at Pip400art. So yeah, on Instagram and Twitter. Yeah, I said that. Okay. Again, strong start. We're all doing good today. So I also stream on Marquee Gaming here at 3:30 CST. So I don't know what I'll be drawing tomorrow. I've kind of been not drawing for the past couple days, so we'll see what I come up with. Either way though, it'll be fun. We could talk lots of cool stuff. Come hang out with me. In this game, I play Karis, a 17-year-old shadow sorcerer, level 11. She's a little tantrumy right now, but we'll see how much a certain goblin pushes her buttons and how many times she's called lame to see what the meter goes to.
We shall see.
Honey.
All right. What?
Plenty of times.
Plenty.
The goblin's gonna call you lame.
Of course.
Probably.
But yeah, that's Rachel. Then we're gonna pass it on down to her sister, Kelly.
Hello, I'm Kelly. I play Raya, the level 11 rogue. Warning in advance, I'm sort of under the weather, so I keep sounding about to cry. I'm not about to cry. My voice keeps kind of giving out. I'm like, so that's just gonna be my day. But
It'd be the day for character arcs. You know, finally feel
I have a
emotion.
breakdown.
could be.
The moment has come.
Yeah, we'll see. Or she'll just be very sweaty. Either way. Yeah, I think that I don't have, my brain's a little foggy, so that's all I got for now, so wish me luck today.
I mean, it might work too role-playing wise, because you did just sleep in a dump of a goblin's home.
That's very true.
You may have caught something, so.
I could have. A goblin illness.
just it works.
That works.
Let's pass on down to Mike over there in the corner.
Hello, I get shunted here in the corner, but I also like to play with my friends. My name is Michael. I am also Bardic Dice here on Twitch. I stream also D&D during the week on Wednesdays and Thursdays, both at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wednesdays are a crazy Feywild Wild Beyond the Witchlight module from Wizards of the Coast that we play in. It's coming to an end here soon, so definitely a good time to kind of jump in and catch that. And then Thursday, Mark and Rachel play in my homebrew game, Fates United, which is getting into a big boss fight here this next episode. So I'm kind of excited to see.
Oh, one knuckle cracked!
Wow.
Sorry, that never happened. Sorry.
Everybody, let's clap it up for Rachel.
It sounded pretty tough over here.
I popped a couple
Just
knuckles
one.
too, but I'm not sure if you
10.
heard.
Just one.
It was just this knuckle, that was it, so.
That's impressive. But yeah, I play Mithranon, or Renan, here on Beacon's Aura. level 11, 6 paladin, 5 sorcerer, who likes to water plants and probably can't crack his knuckles. So
I could see that.
So yeah, go give Bardic Dice a follow if you haven't already. Go support him and his content that he puts out there. Very fun D&D content, so go show some love over there. We do also share a Discord with Bardic Dice that you are welcome to join in. Link is in the chat if you haven't already joined it. And if you have joined it, I highly recommend jumping over to our Beacons Aura chat channel and posting GIFs throughout the session because they're funny and it makes me laugh and just is amazing. So that's what I'm going to recommend if you have not. It's a way to kind of send some funny jokes to people too who maybe are not in the session. Maybe we'll watch it later and they'll go into the Discord and look and see what in the world happened. So it's a good time.
it's the best.
So you can head over there and do that. But hey, I think that's about it for announcements. Besides, we have a YouTube channel. If you need to go back and listen to old ones, all the sessions should be uploaded there. We also have a podcast, so you can go and listen to them there if that's easier, more convenient for you. Maybe you like walk around the store with headphones on. You can just listen to our podcast or something. I don't know. That's what Rachel does.
I do that.
So,
Very old episodes I'm listening to.
yes. So those are some things you can go back and listen to. And if you enjoy D&D content, maybe consider giving us a follow on this channel. So I'm getting robot-y for
I know, I was about to
Askins.
say.
So gotta get into character.
Beep boop.
But let's get into
That's
today's
so fun.
session, starting off with our intro. All right, we are back from that. Our wonderful intro created by Mike and art from Rachel in there. It's a nice tag team combo there. So let's turn on some music for today's session and get into this. Which song did I pick? We'll test this one out, see if it's good. So, our players, and a reminder, exclamation point recap in the chat if anybody needs it later on and they don't know how to do that. That's how you can pop it into the chat. But our party is on the way to try to deliver Curtis, a former member of the Beacon, the religious center of the city that they are from, to Sun Elves, who have recently been freed from evil demonic presence that was sort of oppressing them. And they've been able to reconnect with their spirit, Grathgore, so potentially could join Brother Hibbert, who's another ex-member of the Beacon, who's gone there as well to seek Grathgore's guidance, the Sun Elf spirit. But along the way, nearing the edge of the city, they decide we should probably go and stop by seeing our deceased friend Ezhil, who is a Sun Elf as well. Look at that, all the Sun Elf stuff. But Ezhil had died a while ago, actually. It's been a while. But they've been continually casting Gentle Repose on him to keep his preserved state so they potentially can resurrect him at some point. So they decide we should probably swing by, re-up that one more time before we try to get to the Sun Elves because they're kind of far away. And they start to draw close to the city. They end up running into Jyleka for a little bit, finding one of her camps, try to make some peace with her. And then they continue on into the night, which sort of led them to get lost that evening. They seemed to lose their course and kind of were unsure of where they were. But they found some big footprints and little footprints beside them that they later found to be our big daddy and little sister of this campaign, a goblin and a shield guardian that were defending him. And they found the house that they were camped out at, had some interesting conversations, learned about the portal that Haskins, the shield guardian, had come through. Trey, the goblin, showed them how to throw plates at walls and challenged Karis to look cool, but totally underwhelmed her. And it was just a interesting evening, for sure. But they had made a deal that they would spend the night there with Trey and Haskins, and in the morning they would lead them toward Helen, an ally that they have outside of the city, her home, to potentially be a waiting point for only a small portion of the group to enter the city to go and see As Hill, to work on that before heading out to the Sun Elves. So we're picking up with our party, traveling with Haskins and Trey at the lead. Trey is like on the side of the shoulders of Haskins, and Haskins just marching along, kind of following the orders and directions of Trey as they go. You do have Gwynestri, another Sun Elf, and Curtis with you as well, as you all kind of enter the chill, crisp morning air and begin your journey.
Really fast, I don't think your music repeated.
What?
I don't hear music anymore.
Here.
I do.
I don't hear it.
Maybe your thing froze. Your Foundry froze.
Oh.
I don't hear it though either.
You don't hear it either?
Oh, okay, now I do. Now I do. I just heard
Okay.
it.
There's like a pause. There's like a pause in the music where it like
Got it.
drops low and then it builds back up. Maybe that's.
Oh, okay. That must. I'm sorry for interrupting. I just wanted to tell you if the music had stopped.
I can still hear it, so it should be able to go through because it's my
Oops.
desktop audio that's playing. So as long as I can hear it, it
Okay,
should be on the
okay.
stream.
Hey, Karis, Haskins isn't playing music. I think that's in your head. You could just turn it back on whenever you want.
I want Haskins to hold like a giant boombox. Anyway.
Everyone's
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't you look it up. Okay.
He's a party
Uh,
bot.
Yeah, he is taking the lead, and you guys just following him.
Yeah. I guess just trying to like continue to look around though and make sure it looks like we're going the right direction.
Yeah, and you guys did roll at the end of last session for that, and you feel like you're on a right course, at least close.
Trying to pick up on landscapes and stuff.
Yeah. Familiarize yourself a little bit with where you are. But as you sort of progress through the morning, walking along, following along, you eventually do start to sort of remember maybe some of the roads that you've seen before as you've searched for when Raya's sister was down here missing, looking for clues along the way, and you realize you're starting to draw closer and closer to Helen's house. Anything you want to do before you arrive at Helen's? Just want to give you an opportunity.
For berries or for flowers,
Yeah,
if we can.
you've already tried that too. The snow cover has
Okay.
made it very difficult to see.
I don't remember if I can remember if I looked or if just Ren had, but
Yeah, and it's in the city place, and you don't find any. I'm not even gonna make you roll for it. There's nothing here.
They're not winter flowers.
They are not
I
winter
do-
flowers.
I do want to be looking around though for Aaliyah.
For Aaliyah, okay.
Yeah.
You can
like
make a
see if-
perception roll.
Okay. 8.
Nope, you don't see
wait, can
it.
I?
Shh.
I guess if she's
Do you know you're looking for that, or is that because she rolled badly that you're rolling for that?
No, I was thinking because I was thinking we're in the same area Leo was like before.
Okay, sure, you can roll for that.
I'm probably gonna do 15.
Okay, You're looking as well. You do not see Aaliyah on your journey.
We don't see anything like weird or dead neat because ever since we got the forest better, it's like things have not been creepy and walking around dead, right?
I mean, you're very close to the city right now, so it was lesser out here for sure. But you don't see anything. It's pretty quiet for the most part. Maybe a few Dractos that fly around, but you're a large group with a giant hulking metal man. They seem to know better than to try to mess with you guys and avoid you.
We do need our own metal man.
Seriously.
But as you progress, you just get closer and closer, and eventually, Trey kind of just points out, "All right, that way. We should find the house you're looking for. You know where you are now? You good?"
We know where we are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Where are you guys gonna go?
Home.
We're gonna get more plates.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Hey, if we ever want to hang out, can we come over again?
Grimace.
Give me a persuasion roll.
I mean,
I'm really busy, you guys.
10. 11.
Nah. You should probably stay away.
Oh.
What if we bring you things? If we have questions, if we bring you things, will you help us?
Maybe if you
Again?
bring me some really good things.
Okay.
Really good things, though.
Okay.
Like more candy.
A lot of it. Not a little thing like you gave me. That's already gone.
It's rare and expensive, Trey.
That's why you should bring me a lot, so I let you stay.
Okay.
Alright, don't die. And he just turns and starts walking away.
Thanks for helping.
goodbye.
Marching away.
I like to think that Haskins likes us a lot, even though Troy doesn't like us that much.
Trey, not Troy. That's the other guy.
Yeah, that's
Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! Sorry.
I don't feel like Haskins has. Wait, actually, from I guess our. It didn't seem like Haskins had any sort of emotion at all, right? He was just like.
No, he is completely following the orders of Trey.
Okay.
So.
I'm just gonna look at Harris and be like, sure he did.
I just like to say that to myself right now.
Okay.
Ren just pats her on the back a couple times. Doesn't say anything.
You've seen it enough times before where when people
Yep.
clearly don't like her, she's very put out.
Yep.
Ren gets it.
I guess we'll just
So-
continue out. Start walking towards Helen's if we know where it is.
Yeah. Could make our way.
All right. Yeah,
No,
you.
oh, he's like kicks the snow a little bit.
I mean, you make your way just fine. That was a loud bang that we just reached.
That was very loud bang.
Our neighbors.
Okay.
super loud.
Really kicked the snow.
Yeah.
Someone fell down the stairs.
But yeah, you guys travel the rest of the way. It's not too much farther till you start to see the fortified walls of Helen's house up ahead and drawing closer.
Well, at least we know someone that likes you here.
Do you think she likes me or what if she's pretending?
I don't think she could pretend. I mean, you can definitely tell when someone likes you.
That's true. Sometimes.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
Do we see her at all? Like looking over the wall? I don't want to like scare her.
She's not currently looking over the wall.
Okay. How did we do this last time? I forgot. Do we alert her to our presence? Or
We
we just like knock
knock
on the door?
on the door.
Okay.
The gate thingy.
I think we tried to look over and it didn't work very well. It made a really loud noise. I think we're on
We
a
scared her
tried
that
to
one
climb a
time.
tree that one time. Yeah.
Didn't go well that way.
We can just knock then.
Okay.
Died back.
So you approach, knock on the door. And you hear eventually the familiar voice of Helen. Who is it?
Oh, hi, it's Karen. I'm talking.
You hear some like boots on the metal kind of scaffolding she has behind the walls, and climbs up, looks over. Oh, welcome back. Good to see you. Who's your friends?
Remember Gwen?
Oh yes. And who's this?
Can we come in first before we talk about it?
Sure, of course. She'll climb back down and open the gate and open the door. Come in.
Thanks. I'll shuffle in.
She'll close and lock the door behind you all as you. Exactly, yes.
I'm watching too many TikToks where they pretend to walk.
So, what brings you out here? You need anything?
I'm sorry.
We were hoping that it's okay. We were hoping
They're
that
broken.
we could have. We were hoping that we could just have two of our, teammates, I guess, stay here while we head into the city really fast. Is that something?
No, me too. I thought I was gonna stay.
Yes, yeah. So we just wanted somewhere safe to keep them because some of them shouldn't be in the city. It's not safe for them.
Oh, really? Something wrong?
I'll look at you guys. I mean, I don't know if we talked about if we're telling Helen or not, but
Didn't talk about it.
Yeah, probably look back at Brother Hibbert and see what his reaction is.
Or Curtis.
and Curtis.
Wow. Sorry. I pictured Hibbert in the chat the other day.
Oh yeah,
They're
yeah.
posting in the tavern. Yeah. Curtis.
Yeah, I feel like I'd look over at Hibbert and no, you're making me do it.
This is
Good.
bit of a train wreck
Let's
today.
go, Brother Hibbert!
I was like, guys, I need
We're
you to be
moving
mentally there. I
forward.
can't-
I know, that's what I was.
I'm like, I can't be the person pulling this team together today. It can't be that.
Oh
I
my
can't have
goodness.
that. Anyway.
Okay, I wanted to look at Brother Curtis and
Yes.
let him make the decision. Is he gonna say, "Hi, I'm Curtis. I shouldn't be in the city," or is he gonna just give some other name? Let him decide that,
Yeah, and then we play off of it.
and then we'll play off whatever he wants.
Well, he looks at you as you kind of look at him. He's like, "You trust her, don't you?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, we didn't want to just offer it up. It's anyway. This is Curtis. He used to be in charge of the beacon, and we found him outside the city.
There's some political strife going on there, and they would not want to see him in the city. But we're trying to get him somewhere safe.
Helen
A good
sort
person.
of looks at him. Yes, I remember you a little bit. You took over when we first arrived. Yes. Of course, you are welcome to stay here. Very much you can be here. But what is the trouble you're in, though?
The city kind of hates all of us right now, for some reason.
Because there's a lot of political stuff going on that is, causing a lot of divides, I guess. We're trying just to be as discreet as possible in some ways, especially since we're not technically supposed to be leaving the city, so if we ever go in, it's dangerous and people notice us, so.
I see.
People think we're bad because, lots of reasons, I guess. I can do magic and things like that, and people think it looks bad. and things like that.
Working with Spire.
So, yeah. And that column guy with all the rejects, he brainwashed us once, and so he made us do some bad stuff. So people think that we're bad. And people think Curtis is bad. So we're just trying to be really smart.
Well, it's a good thing I'm not part of the city. I do not care about this. You are welcome to stay here.
That's what I figured, Helen, because you're cool.
But yes, please come in. You're welcome to spend as much time as you'd like here.
Hey, Helen, I had a question for you though.
Yes.
You said, so you do remember Brother Curtis, and I remember you telling us the story of how you came here, your memories of that. Do you ever feel like those memories either change or like you wonder about them? Do you ever have any funny feelings about your memories? Or gaps in your memory?
I mean, it was a long time ago, and it was quite chaotic when it happened. But
You do distinctly remember the attack?
yeah, of course. You see Curtis have a look of concern on his face.
Is it worth using a stone?
No.
Not now.
No.
No.
She looks
especially one person.
confused at this.
Just a theory we're working on. Thank you, though. Sorry, I don't mean to confuse you.
Okay. Well, come in. I can make you all some food if you need, and
That's so nice.
clean yourselves up a little bit.
Helen.
You look a little dirty. Looks like you've been on the road for a while.
Yeah. We stayed in a weird house last night.
Okay. No questions asked. Please come in.
Like, I don't
Oh.
want to know. Your answers are weird.
She's the one who mentioned the robot to us, right? Was I there for that?
Mhm.
Cylinder Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'd be like we did see we stayed with the metal man. That was weird.
Really?
Yeah, we saw
Yeah.
him.
A little goblin kind of controls him, so he's not very nice. He wasn't
He's-
he wasn't not nice.
He wasn't unnice.
He wasn't unkind, but he just wasn't the most like we had to give him some stuff in order for him to not to like.
Gave him a lot of
Gross.
stuff.
You were able to communicate with them.
Yeah, with my magic.
Oh.
I can do this thingy where I can understand other people talking. And talk back.
This magic seems incredible. Wow.
It's so cool.
You sound like
So-
you're all quite capable now and very skilled with what you can do.
Yeah, you knew us when we were
Thanks.
lame, which is. Hopefully we're less lame now.
We did die, but you know, there's that. Anyways, so
What, you died?
I mean, well, you know,
I'll
a lot of
explain
stuff died,
when
and
they
then-
go to the city, Helen. I'll tell you all the adventures.
Okay. She brings out some like vegetation type food to lay out for all of you to partake in, and just some simple cooked food. Please help yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We've been looking for plants, but it's really hard to find them with the snow.
Makes sense. But I have been able to grow my own supply now.
Oh, good.
It's awesome.
It's been very good that what you gave me. It was very helpful.
I think we stopped the thing that was making all the plants die.
Oh, wonderful.
So it might be okay to like put them in the ground, but I don't know. I don't grow things.
I will make sure that I keep some not in the ground as well, just in case.
That's a good idea.
But But do you plan to stay long, or how long would you like to be here?
I don't think super long because we gotta go. We gotta keep going somewhere else. But you guys are just gonna run into the city, right? And come
Yeah, we
back.
should be back as soon as we can. Probably not long.
Mhm. Did you
Okay.
need help with anything while we're here, though? I'm gonna stay here and be Curtis's bodyguard.
You're welcome to help out with some chores around here. That'd be great.
Okay.
And Gunashriobs, I will help as well, of course. And
Harris is
Yeah.
the best at chores. You should give her all of them. She loves them so much.
I'll get them done really fast.
perfect. That sounds wonderful. I appreciate the help.
10 minutes in.
I was about to say the chores are all half done too. Like they're not even. She's racing to finish them.
But
Okay.
you guys eat some food, get a chance to clean up if you want to.
Yeah, Renan definitely cleans up after being called dirty. But
Yeah. But if you guys want, you can split the party.
Don't say it like that.
always good when we split the party like this.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we can. I guess my one plan was I was gonna disguise myself and then make Ren invisible once we get close enough to where like guards would be, I guess, or people would see us.
Okay.
To try to make us less noticeable.
Sure.
Mhm.
Quick question. We got a long rest, right? Since the last
Yes, you did.
we fought them and then we got a long. Okay, cool.
Yep.
I don't think I ever took it. So
Yep, you got your long rest.
cool. Thanks.
The only thing is, though, you guys, I kind of want to see my dad. But if we're gonna be gone a long time, I mean. But I think I should stay here though and help Curtis.
I think we were just gonna try and get in and out. I don't think we were gonna stay for any sort of.
Okay.
Visits
Can
and
you call my dad and tell him that I'm okay? Because you'll have chargers.
Any questions for Mr. Shaw while we're there?
Like all of them. Don't ask many questions without me.
Okay.
I
I'm
guess
just
you
saying,
can call
is
him
there anything
things.
like really important right now that you guys wanna?
Uh.
Oh, you just beat me to it. I was like clicking.
I can't. I mean, I feel like we have a lot to catch him up on and ask him. So I'm not sure.
Just wasn't sure if there's anything like we needed to know, like right now.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Cool.
And also, you guys, if things are like super, super different and you feel like you're gonna get caught, then you shouldn't even go into the city. You should just come back. And we'll think of another plan, maybe.
Yeah. It's good.
Okay.
Should be able to get in and out pretty quick.
I hope so.
Can't remember. Ezreal's at Ren's place, or is he still at Spire? He's at Spire, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
You left him there because your house is, or your apartment's totally no one's
Like,
there.
guarded.
So
Yeah.
you left it with Shaw to kind of keep an eye on as well.
Cool.
Maybe you can get a guard to drive us to the Sun Elves.
And we're trying to keep Curtis kind of under wraps.
We could hide him, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
We can see. We
mean,
can see what they say.
Curtis
I don't
will
mind asking.
say, well, you'll be driving out of the city to pick me up. They would never see me in the city.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
just saying the guard. If you want the
We
guard
did
to
a
know.
guard, but if he let us borrow a car, that'd be fine too. And then
Yeah,
no
that's
one
kind of
would
what I
see
was
him.
thinking. It's
Yeah.
more just us asking for a car. Or I can look like a guard. Drive out.
Yeah.
Do that.
Okay,
Do
All
our
right, let's
rounds.
Okay.
don't take too long. Cause I'll miss you.
Oh.
We'll do our
Mhm.
best.
When I say bye, it means the second secret meaning.
Wait, I don't remember which meanings you have.
You don't remember? I just said it like today.
You had a lot of different words for.
See, this is why it gets confusing.
It means I'm so sad.
Right.
You still sad?
Well, if you guys are leaving, so I'm so sad. Like that.
Oh. Well, we'll be back.
Yeah. Okay.
This is very confusing.
Helen just watches. You all are so sweet. I love how tight you are as a group. It's very, very uplifting.
Not everybody.
Thanks, Ellen.
But she'll go and open the door for you to head out.
Thank you so much for letting us stop and feeding us and everything.
I just want to do my best to help you.
Thank you. And I guess yeah, we'll start headed toward the city. I don't remember how long it is from our house, but yeah, once we get like within like, basically we decide that we're like someone could see us from outside there, then I'll cast invisibility on Ren and disguise myself.
Okay.
Especially if we can get 2 Spire within the hour, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then the whole route there, I'd be looking around just for any dangers, like Aaliyah or
You did.
elf people or demons, everything.
And Ren, you did leave your armor behind at Helen's, yeah?
Yes. I am leaving my armor behind at Alan's.
So you're going no armor into the city.
No armor. Yep.
All right. So just the 2 of you now are heading towards the edge of the city.
Yeah.
If you would like to, you may make stealth checks.
With a string.
25.
You're really bad. Natural 20 to a 2.
Oh no.
That's a 3.
All right.
You're invisible. It's gotta count for something.
You're not invisible yet.
Just getting to that point.
Right.
Yeah, this is on the way to the edge of the city.
Okay.
There are about 3 Dracto that catch notice of you 3 as you're heading along.
3? Who's coming with us?
3 Dracto coming along as catch notice of you 2 as you're traveling along. So you guys can dispatch them very quickly if you'd like. I'm gonna say how you guys want to deal with them.
What do you mean?
Hmm?
Like, can I just shoot them, or what do you mean?
You can shoot them.
How? Yeah, but how? I guess how close are we to the city, and how loud would that be if we were going to like?
Not loud enough that you probably would need to worry about somebody noticing unless they're like right there.
Okay.
Moonbeam.
Yeah, I'll just shoot him.
Okay. So you shoot all of them. Mark off 3 ammo from yourself. Raya. You kill them all easily. You are very proficient with your skills at shooting now. But that's about the only threat you discover as you go. I'm not going to make you roll an encounter against CR 1/2 3 creatures when you're level 11. It's just not worth the time. So, even though there have been fights where you guys were fighting like CR 1/4 and you guys were almost dead. So, that was a little sad, but
that lone tree blight. That was like
the one like blight creature that was almost gonna kill all of you.
And then before that, there was the Dracto one where we were like really doing bad. Yeah, I think Raya went down. And I had to like bring her back up. And...
Yep.
It was a rough one, but
yeah,
I'll just say mark off 3 ammo. You beat them all. So, but you head into the edge of the city. You can cast your spells now if you'd like.
Yes, please. I am going to disguise myself as a. Oh wait, I didn't ever do my long dress. That's annoying. Okay. I guess I'll disguise myself as like a. Do Spire Guards go out of the city? Oh, do we know that they go in and out of the city or not, or no?
I mean, based on their orders, but they've been close to the tower lately.
Yeah, pretty rare when that would happen.
Okay.
Yeah, ever since it.
I guess I'm gonna make myself look like
Skull Crusher?
yeah, I'll just do a skull crusher like that I've seen around.
You want to look exactly like one you've seen around, or do you want to look?
No, some like variation where I look, yeah, because I want to run into that one
Oh,
specifically.
What about just
He's
like what about just like a random person in town? You know what I mean? Because a Skull Crusher might, like, if we sees another Skull Crusher, they might be like, "Hey, I've never seen you before." If you're
Okay,
just
fine,
someone
a
random in
person
town.
That's
Old
fine, I'll
man
do it.
Ryan.
Yeah, I'll do an old man. Why not? Yeah, I'll do an old man. 'cause
Back
if
to
I can
old
just
man
act-
Ryan.
I'll just because then I can just act senile if I'm.
Yeah, you could be like, I went on my vision quest.
Where are my
How
grandkids?
does
They said
this-
they'd visit me.
All right, and you make Renan invisible as you do this as well.
Yes.
So Renan, you are invisible now, and Raya, you are pretending to be an old man. So, as you try to get across the city, Renan, give me a stealth check. Raya, give me a deception check. Or performance, if you'd prefer.
What am I better
Is this
at?
advantage because I'm stealthing?
Nope, it just will make it so that it's only sound stuff that would matter for...
I'll do performance.
I guess, go ahead.
but
You
not
can do it as advantage. I'll say, go for it.
Doesn't matter.
We both get
11.
advantage or what?
Did you roll an advantage and you got an 11?
Oh, that was just my first roll. The second one was lower.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
11.
no, it's not. That's a 16.
Okay.
Well, whatever you want to take. It looked like a 6. I didn't see the 1 next to it.
Yes, you can have
Those
it
some
the
dice.
advantage.
They're very hard to see. It was 17.
If the line's below it, though, that's still a 6. Just
No,
so
no,
you
no.
know.
Very
14 for mine.
Okay, so your performance is 14, and then you got a...
Oh, am I doing? What am I
No,
doing?
you're good. I need. What is your
Oh.
stealth, Mike?
My spell?
Stealth.
It's stealth.
Oh, stealth, 17.
Okay.
Yeah, because I rolled a... Yeah, yeah.
Perfect. So
Sorry.
you're very quiet as you're invisible going through this. Feel for the most part like no one knows that you're there even. You're kind of bopping along, pretending to be an older man, right as you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's what it feels like to be a rogue. Like this.
you guys are going a little bit slower though, and you're going from one end of the city to the next. So,
I'm like power hopping if I can.
so if that is
trying
the
to, like,
case, we're going with Mike's first roll because you have to move at half speed if you're going
no,
south.
in that case, no. I'll hobble like a normal. I'll
Okay.
be hobbling. So.
I mean, we can still go quicker if you want. It's up to you.
I'd rather have you not be seen, to be honest. So we'll just.
All right.
11's not the worst roll in the world.
There's a lot of passive perceptions that are higher than 11. I'll say
That is fair. That is fair.
Yeah. So I'd
They
say.
look
I'd
over, old man just starts tap dancing.
Yeah, I just start muttering to myself. I don't know.
So,
Okay.
because of your speed, you're gonna have to do another spell. So you have to find like an alley as you feel it begin to fade. Re-up both spells. So mark off both spells again. Unless you don't want to cast them again.
No, I'll cast them again. That's fine.
Okay, sounds good. But you make it to the tower eventually, about hour and 15 minutes from the edge of the city over. You don't have Karis and her street knowledge to kind of get you from one place to another in half the time. But you do get there eventually and see the tower. It is currently the day of the week is a Saturday. So
Okay.
the building, the tower is mostly shut down at this point. There's not a lot happening here, but there is a guard that's at the front. Inside, of course. He's not waiting outside in the cold.
Okay. I guess once we're inside, I guess Are we dropping the spells when we're inside or no?
Yeah.
Once we're safely inside and it looks like safe, then I'll drop the spell. Then is Atha there? Or is she
You
gone?
go to the door. The guard sees you there. Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm here to see Mr. Shaw, please.
And who are you?
I'm in disguise, but I work for Mr. Shaw. Can I please see him?
I
What?
don't know who you are.
Renan just literally goes,
Here's
why
the
don't we just tell them
voice
who? Why
out
don't we
of
just tell them
nowhere.
who we are?
Voice
What do
out
you
of nowhere.
think?
It's just
Hey, no, it's me. It's
What?
me, Renan. Hey, guard. Hey, Kevin.
Yeah, it's Raya. I just didn't know. I guess I'll like. I don't want to drop this. Like, I can't drop my disguise yet. If you let me know, I'll drop it, and you can see it's me.
give me a persuasion roll.
Remember I brought you the mushroom soup the last time? You guys didn't like it?
17.
17. Oh yeah, you guys are weird. And opens the door for you.
Okay.
It's not weird. It's just we're working.
Goes back, closes the door behind you. Yeah, get out of here. Go.
See
Is Atha there, or is
footprints
she gone?
in the snow.
Wet spots all. Just look at. I'm gonna have to mop that up.
I'll mop it. It's fine.
But you make your way to the elevator. Are you still disguised and invisible? Or are you dropping
No,
that?
I'll drop it.
So how long do we have in the spell left? I mean, if it's only been an hour 15, would we still have 45 minutes if we?
Yeah.
Or, I mean, might as well keep it at this point. They know we're
That's
here,
true.
right?
I guess we'll keep it. Yeah.
Okay. So you're invisible and you look like an old man heading up the elevator.
Yeah.
uh,
Press the button. Door closes. But man, security's really lack around here. I don't know, man. You know how many times we've been invaded in here?
That's true. At least how we know.
By people that can disguise themselves too.
We should have like a badge or something to show we're
That'd
actually
be
us.
smart. I like that. Yeah. Ding.
you do both sound like each other, but like your
Yeah.
actual self. But you get to the 8th floor, able to head out, and of course Mr. Shaw is here. 'Cause what life does he have?
Oh,
Let me
workaholic.
let me hide these images so we can bring up Mr. Shaw.
Go plug in my phone.
So he kind of like welcomes you in. Who are you exactly?
It's Raya and Renan. I'm just in disguise and he's invisible.
Yes,
I'll
I think
I'll
I've seen this
Renan.
disguise before. Looks sort of
Yeah.
familiar. Okay, yes.
Yeah,
Well-
we just don't have time left on it, so we didn't want to waste it. You know.
As you do.
Of course, of course. Well, welcome, and Renan, if you're here, I guess too somewhere.
Nice to see you. I need it. Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna go.
Is Karis here
send
as well?
the thing.
No, we left her and Gwen behind just for a second. We had to just go into the city. We wanted to make sure Ezreal was gonna be okay for another few days while we are doing.
Kara says hi though.
Wow.
She said hi.
What are you doing?
Well, so we did find Curtis again, and we're just going to bring him, I think, to the Sun Elves. Because it's obviously not safe for him here.
That does seem smart. Yes.
We didn't know if it'd be possible to borrow a car, maybe, make that journey a little faster and safer for him. Is that possible? We'll bring it back this time.
Especially since there's no Sun Elves and/or deadly plants to kill us. Well, except there's extremists, but we don't know they might still be out there.
How long do you think it will be before you'll be back?
A few days.
Should
right?
be back. Yeah, most few days, probably not more than that. We're gonna hopefully just turn around and come right back.
Well, fortunately, it is
maybe.
the weekend. So I
Check in
probably
with the
don't
Moon
need
Elves
the
real
next
quick,
couple
but-
days.
Yay!
Check in with the Moon Elves. Okay, so it will be a while.
It won't be that like 2 or 3 days,
Okay.
unless we get kidnapped.
We're not gonna get
All
kidnapped.
right.
We're doing our best not to get kidnapped. Thank you, appreciate it. We would, yeah, it's gonna help a lot. Yeah, we'll brief you probably more later. We just wanted to check in, right? We're just gonna check in just with Ezreal. That's our only thing here.
Yeah. Also, like, do you have any more like understanding of the layout of the city? Like, are people still mad at us? Do we still have to like hide while we're walking around here?
Yes. Things are tense right now. I'll say that.
Figured.
I don't know how long you want me to go into this with your spells that you're trying to keep focused on, but
It's a great idea.
It's nothing that we'll need brief on the next few days, right? If we come back in a few days, you can give us the whole rundown. It should be about the same.
well, I'm hoping if you're back in a day or two, hopefully things will be fine. We have had some reports of reject activity, but that's
Yeah.
it's a little concerning. But
We might know where a lot of them are if you want to focus your defenses up north.
well, that'd
Yeah,
be
with a
great
map.
information. I probably
We did
would
kill
need
that
to pass it
demon.
along to the beacon
Skull
and
crushers.
skull crushers and the lightfoots as
Yeah.
well. But
Yeah. Does he have like a map here?
yeah,
In
they
his
can pull out a
office.
map and lay it
Reddin
out.
points to it, even though he's invisible.
Here's a
Yeah, it's
pen.
right-
Here's a
right
pen.
there. Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
I'll like.
Ellipse it in circles.
Thank you.
We killed
Okay.
that demon, and he gave us the location of where.
So you won. You succeeded.
Yeah, barely. It
Right,
was
yeah.
difficult, but that's why we were bringing Curtis back, and we'll brief you on this, I guess, more. But
Yeah, I felt
we didn't die this time.
a slight earth tremble.
Yeah, there's more sky cracks now, so that's questionable. But
If you do research on things about forgetting things, that'd be really helpful for us too. We'll fill you in on that. There's a lot of things. Like,
Forgot something?
yeah. Well, I think people are replacing memories, and these little runes that we scrape they're making us forget. So we're trying to figure
every
that
time
out.
we destroy one, we forget it later, and only one person remembers. So far, the only person who remembers is Gwen. That's it.
I thought you remembered as well, Ren. The first one.
Well, the first one.
Oh, the first
yeah.
one, yeah. But the second one, only Gwen remembered.
So she remembers both. Okay. Interesting.
Mhm. Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
but yeah, we should probably get going though. Unless there's anything else pertinent.
Hopefully not.
If not-
Again, a little bit of concern about
We'll try and get back as soon as we
presence.
can then.
So, but again, do what you need. You're just 3 individuals, and we have a whole guard, right? They're supposed to do their job. They should be useful, right?
Yeah, of course. Guards are like super trained, so and they saved us, you know? Feel the opposite of Avon.
Yeah, I hope that's not my connection to you making me influence you, because I was sort of sarcasm on my part, just so you know.
Oh.
I don't have confidence in our guard. I have confidence in you 3. But okay.
Oh, that's awkward. Okay. Is that why they don't like us? Hey, we'll talk about this later.
Yes. Okay. Let's take you to Ezil.
Thank you.
So he'll lead you down to the room where they have him laid in the bed, and you are able to cast your
Recast
spell.
gentle repose. Say a little prayer for him.
All right. Yeah, you recast it, and that gentle kind of moonlit sheet surrounds him and wraps him. Looks like he is protected once again for the next 10 days. We'll keep him safe here, of course. And
Kelly had a really good idea, or wow. Raya had a really good idea of like maybe like badges or IDs, because like your guards totally let us in being invisible and looking like an old man. So just want to put that out there.
If we have beacon badges, not beacon, I guess spire badges.
they know you, so that's good. And badges can be stolen, so it's
Yeah, but like like other people can look and sound like us, you know?
I guess that is a potential issue.
Already happened twice.
I thought there was only one person who did that, but okay. Maybe there's two.
Might be more people. We don't know.
True. I will potentially think of another security detail that can be put in place. Wasn't there some sort of code word you were passing around to people?
Yeah,
we
noticed we're really bad at code words, so we kind of let that
forget
go.
all of them.
I think monies was ours here, right?
I don't know. Karis kept changing the code words too, so I think we all kept. It wasn't. I don't know.
Anyways,
That threat's behind us. So, yeah.
let me take you down to a vehicle for you to use.
Thank you.
And you do think it's kind of interesting, like, every time Mr. Shaw does make eye contact basically with you, Renan. Like, even though you're invisible.
What?
You can see invisibility.
No, he is a very good passive perception. So he is just like looking in kind of your direction almost every time.
How many fingers am I holding up, Mr. Shaw?
I don't know. You're invisible.
Oh, so you just like, you doing like the, okay, you just know what direction. Okay. I have see invisibility. I wasn't sure if you had it too. That's why I was like, that's pretty cool.
Oh. No, I do not have a spell cast right now.
Wow, Mr. Shaw, you're so cool.
You're quieter than most times I've heard you, but I can still hear your footsteps.
Thanks. I don't have my loud gear on today.
They are a little squeaky right now because of the wet ground outside, but it's okay. Come along and we'll get you in the car. So he leads you down to the garage that they have on the side and hands Raya the keys. Old man Raya the keys.
Yeah.
I did go back to the office, grab my phone after it charged just a little bit.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, me too.
Head back up, grab the phone, a little bit of charge.
I forgot.
You can probably get all this done in about 15 minutes, so you got about a half hour on the spell left.
We can drive out of the city in 30 minutes, right?
Oh yeah.
So you
I'm gonna call
hop in
Samo.
the car, and you dial up Samo as you go. Shaw waves goodbye
I'm
and
driving out.
heads back up to his office. But you are able to give a call over real quick as you're driving away, Renan.
Yep.
Does he have a phone? Or do you have to call? I don't think any of you gave him a phone.
For a long time, I would give him mine, but
Yeah, he doesn't have one right now.
James
He'd
has
have to
it.
call James or Carter.
James.
Does
Do they
Carter
both
a
have
phone?
phones? James
I think
and
it's just
Carter has a
James.
phone?
Well, James had a phone, and then there was a phone, like, at the place. Because, like, Karis could call James on his personal phone, and then she also called this other number for a while that Carter would always answer when he was alone
With the Iron
in
Fist.
the Iron Fist.
I thought you gave him a
So-
phone for that.
No. You had James, like, have this whole, like,
Yeah.
oh, there's a different number to call. So.
Okay. Sure. I don't remember that at all.
James went and bought his baby boy a phone.
Yeah.
As
Sounds
a
good.
welcome home present.
He has a phone as well, apparently. But
Yeah,
she-
he starts calling James and then presses delete and then calls the Iron Fist number that Carter would answer.
Okay.
Because he's scared of James.
So, pick up. Hello, who's this?
Hi, who's this?
This is Carter.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. Hey, Carter, it's Renan.
Oh, I'm fine. Okay.
Oh, aren't you happy to see? You know, you need to change. Anyways, you know what? Nice to hear from you too. We're okay. We're not dead this time. Karis wants to say hi, that she's safe, and is there any way I could talk to Samo?
Okay. Sure.
Mr. Samo.
Walks on over. Tosses the phone to him, and you hear this kind of. Hello.
Hi, Mr. Samo.
Yes.
Hey, it's Renan.
Samo. Remember, it's just Samo.
Well, you know, it's just respect. Hey, Samo. So Karis isn't with us, but she's outside of the city right now protecting someone. But she's okay, and we just wanted to call and say hi, and that everything's gonna be okay. We're gonna check in with the elves and be right back.
So everything's fine?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah. No, everything's okay for now. And some good news for finding Rodden, I think. So keep hope up. We're gonna figure this out.
That is good news. I'm glad to hear it. Thank you.
You doing all right?
Mr. Renan?
Well, see, that's weird because I'm younger than you.
It's respect, isn't it? So.
Yeah, but like I'm like your son's age. I don't like that.
Anything else you need?
No, Samo. Good.
Okay. Well, thanks for letting me know that she's safe.
Definitely. We'll be back soon. Hey, also, apparently there's reports of a lot of people we don't like in the city. So just really be careful. Don't go outside if you don't have to.
Okay.
Yeah. Tell Carter to be on guard.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, love you, bye. Click.
Okay.
You got real awkward there at the end.
All right. So, you guys continue to drive out of the city. Are you still Old Man Raya?
Yeah, do our spells last the whole time till we get out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still the old man.
You
like,
do
as long-
catch the attention of about 3 skull crushers as they kind of point watching this old man driving this car that's a little strange. They all watch you go.
I'm going to go visit my grandkids. I just like start muttering. I don't know. I'll think of something if I need to, but I'm gonna keep note. Do I notice them notice me?
Oh yeah, you definitely notice that.
In a
I'm gonna
smart
log away not to do old man Raya, or at least look like a different old man if I'm doing that. But
Okay. So
okay.
you drive off though, make your way out of the city no problem, and begin to approach Helen's house. While we're there, Garrus, you're helping out with Gwenestry and Curtis as well. They're all kind of doing your own little thing, helping out where needed. Curtis especially seems like he is interested in helping out as much as he can. Anything you want to do while you wait there?
I guess I'd ask Helen, has there been anything weird going on around here, or has it been pretty quiet?
It's been pretty quiet overall. Nothing too much. I think the Dracto get a little less active in the winter time, so the snow sort of keeps them away a little more.
That's good.
Haven't noticed much else.
Okay. Any Roman rats or anything running around?
I see them occasionally. They'll pop by and offer them a nice meal. If they're cold, place to warm up.
Always so nice, Helen.
Try to take care of the people around me. Then they can take care of me if anything bad happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good point. Do you have any little tablet thingies? If you want, I could try and pay you too for it. Because I don't want to just take it from you all the time, you know.
Well, you did bring me these plants, so why don't I give you 3 of them? Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks. That's awesome. I'm gonna mark that.
And I'll keep making more as I can.
Awesome. Thanks, Helen.
Of course.
Yeah, and I think I'd just be, helping out. Really chatty.
Okay.
I don't think there would be anything huge I would want to talk about with anybody
Sure.
at this point in time.
That sounds just fine. So, you all just sort of work until you hear a vehicle pull up, and Helen heads out towards the front and opens up the front door for the two arriving, no longer underneath the disguise, but you are arriving now. Welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Glad you see you're all right.
How'd it go?
It went fine. We talked to Shaw for a second, but it sounds like we have some things to discuss, I guess, when we get back. But I told him that we would wait for you and also wait until we weren't kind of on a time crunch. So.
I think Shaw was
Oh,
trying to
okay.
say too that there's some more reject activity. So
Yeah.
sooner we get back, the better.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, we should be fast.
Mhm.
Try and look
Or just
for
a-
a Leah too.
I guess if we happen to see her, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you tell him that he has to that with the brain control thing?
No.
Rodden.
Oh, what?
Breaking Collins brain control thing.
What about it?
We have to do it before we get to Rodden, right? That's what we talked about.
Right. Well, yeah, I think we're gonna talk
mean-
about that more when, because
Yeah.
we're not. I mean, I don't think we're gonna go see Rodden before we go see him first. You gotta like.
Yeah,
so.
that's what I was saying. Okay.
Yeah, we can. We didn't mention it, but we can talk about it.
I just figured he was already working on it. Plus, we had the spells up. We were not trying to waste too much time.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't talk about a whole lot.
Okay. Nice, you got the car though.
We do, so we can hopefully get there a little faster, drop off Curtis, and head back to the city.
Okay.
What
Well-
time
Yeah,
is it?
we can hold off talking to the old moon elf guy if you guys want. We can do that later. Be sure we're in the city.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I guess it just depends on how long it would take, and because we wanted to get Aaliyah for Mr. Shaw anyway, right?
I think we need to be back in the city first. I feel like something's gonna happen. He's saying reject activity's up. Not good. We can
Yeah.
stop something. Be there to help.
Maybe.
But
I
yeah,
guess we have Celia.
I think it's
then we
something
can.
we need to do.
We just have to bring someone back for him to experiment on.
For us.
Yeah.
He said he didn't want us, because then we'd have to be with him the whole time.
Gotta figure it out.
Okay.
I mean, we should definitely look for Aaliyah, but I don't think we should take more than a day or two to do it.
Yeah. I guess we could come back.
Yeah, I mean, still want to go out and check the Moon Elves. I'd really like to check in on Pops's kids.
Hmm.
I mean, we have reason to come back out this way.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, Helen, thank you so much.
Of course.
It was fun hanging out with you.
I'm glad to see all of you, and hoping we get to see each other again soon.
Yeah.
I
Let us
do
know
like
if you need anything.
I do like the solitude out here, but it can get a little lonely. So
We'll definitely come
Yeah.
by and visit.
Thank you.
wonderful. All right, I'll let you out. So you'll gather your things, head into the door. It opens and shuts behind you. You all can squeeze into this vehicle as it's pretty cramped.
Oh, that's true.
Ren will go in the trunk area. He can sit back there with his riot gear. It's fine.
Yeah, you're just in a car. It's just like there's 3 in the back and 2 in the front. It's full.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you'd want to sit in the trunk, the complete darkness. curled up in the very
Like-
back.
I don't know why I was thinking like more of like a van or like
The
a
Sun Elves have a
SUV.
van.
like a
The Sun Elves had a van,
Volkswagen
yeah.
sort of thing.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably thinking SUV or something where there's like a
Yeah,
back seat.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of more what I was thinking.
Connected.
Yeah. Most times you rode in a car, but it's
A sedan.
yes, a sedan. So y'all can start driving out now,
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
making your journey to the east this time, out
Yeah.
towards the Sun Elves. Driving
Looking
along.
for signs of Aaliyah, rejects, or extremists.
Okay. So Raya's driving. So
Yeah.
Renan, you may roll a perception check.
I'll help too.
You may also roll a perception check.
12.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
All right. As you're driving out towards the woods, I mean the roads are a little slippery, so you gotta keep it to a reasonable speed as you go. But driving along, there's not much along the way. It's pretty open and empty. You don't spot anything that looks of note to either of you as you're going along. You begin to get to the edge of the woods, and as you draw closer to the woods, you notice how the snow has melted up to this edge. There's no more snow here. It's all kind of as it was before. The wood area still looks pretty darkened in color as you go through. There's still not much life that shows there. Probably due to what it was before, plus the weather. There's not much chance for it to kind of revive itself, come back, and but as you're driving through, Renan, you're just like looking out the window, and there's a point where you think you see like some leaves on the ground, and you begin to notice like the leaves almost like burrow under the ground though, as they're moving and disappear for the most part. There's still like some leaves there, but you notice some leaves that look like they almost like go in. You're not sure what that is.
Yeah, I'll point that out to everybody else. Like, yeah, like something just went underground. You guys want to check it out, or we want to maybe check it on the way back?
Rachel is confused. What did you just say happens?
So there's like a pile of leaves, and you notice that some of them sort of are moving, and then some of them look like they're actually like moving under the ground, like into the leaves more. So there's like a mix of leaves and something else that are there.
Oh, okay.
That Renan
Uh,
catches
I
sight of.
don't get it, I'll be honest, but yeah.
Well, if you go
I don't like it.
investigate, maybe you'll find out what it is.
That's true. Okay.
If you stop the car, I'll go check real quick.
I'll slow
Yeah,
down
we-
and stop and turn around and be like, are we?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could go with you and we could poke it or something. I don't know. And then if
Actually
it's bad,
thinking-
we can run back in the car.
Yeah. Or else thinking if
Teleport
you
back
want to
in the
make
car,
me
maybe?
invisible and you guys could pretend there's a problem with the car.
I have one spell left in there, so I don't
That's
know if
fine.
I wanna...
We can save it. It's cool.
Yeah, let's just go look at it.
That's fine.
Can you guys can always Karis can always teleport you into the car though, right? If something gets
Yeah.
really bad. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be ready to go then.
So you pull over to the side of the road, and you two leave the vehicle to go look.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can I try and see if I see it just from afar? Or, like watch what is happening over there?
You can't see from where
Oh.
you are. It's kind of out there. You guys have gone past the point even, so.
How dark is it here? I mean, well, I,
mean,
guess
it's-
we all have dark vision. so.
It's not like super dark. It's midday right now. There's just kind of that sort of looming shadow feel that you get occasionally from just the appearance of the woods and the thickness of the trees, and but you start to approach very mushy, wet ground as you go, because you leave the road and start to head towards this patch of leaves that you saw. just sinking in a little bit as you go, squishing with your boots, and approaching the pile. And you notice, like, as you get closer, almost like large yellowish greenish slug like creatures that are squirming around in these leaves.
That looks gross.
Just curious what is still here in the forest.
How big are they? Have we ever seen these before?
As you're looking at them, you've never seen these before. They're about the size of... I mean, they're like... I mean, larger slugs, basically. They're not, like, huge slugs, but they're like... There's probably, like, a few of them can fit on the surface of a leaf type of a deal.
Okay.
Is there anything gleam about them that they seem like otherwise different from just like normal slugs in the woods?
Gleam about them?
Yeah, like looking at them, and do they look acidic? Do they look dangerous? Do they look natural? Do they look unnatural?
Give me a nature roll.
Can I guidance myself on this one?
Sure.
He's like, what is this? 13.
Okay. These don't look quite like what you'd expect slugs to be. They look maybe a little bigger and slightly different looking. You wouldn't know this species if you were asked about it.
Does it look like there's another source where they'd be coming from, or is there like tunneling down or anything like that?
Do you get closer to investigate?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you approach this pile of leaves and start to look at
Already.
it. How are you going to investigate this? Like dig through the pile, or how do you want to do this?
That's kind of what I was thinking. Be on the defensive with the shield up, but I was thinking about going in with the katana and kind of poking at it.
Okay.
You think, Karis?
Yeah.
Sure.
Cool.
Give
I'll
me
help
your
you.
You'd
investigation
be ready to burn
check.
it. Investigation check?
Yep.
Can I be helping him?
Sure.
That's advantage, or?
Yep. Both you roll once or advantage.
You can. Unless I think we're about the same, aren't we? I don't know how smart he is.
Want to each roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
11.
Okay.
14.
All right. So you're digging through, and it's a pretty heavy patch, and it's hard to maneuver your katana to really get a good view as you're doing it. You do start to dig into the mushy ground a little bit, though, as you go. Karis, you notice as one of the slugs start to grab onto, or like it gets on the side of his blade, and it looks like it's starting to like try to get up the blade towards him. So you see that happening. Where Renan's still looking down at the ground, trying to dig in. As you're sliding more out of the way and kind of digging through the earth a little bit, the slug continues to climb closer and closer to Renan's hand.
I feel like I would get like a stick and like try and like bop it off.
Okay. You look around for a stick, find one, and go to push it off. Just give me an attack roll just to see how well you are with your melee attacks, because you never do those.
17.
Sure, you fling it right off and it goes flying off into the woods.
Yeah.
But
Fast bodyguard.
Renan, you're digging around and you notice there's a vein of that black root that came from Jarzagon. But it's kind of decayed looking, and it's infested with these like slug-like creatures that are crawling about in it.
Ew.
Interesting.
Why is there a bunch of slugs in that?
I don't know. Be something to ask Alasha about. I mean, I don't know if it's like something bad or like new life sort of thing. Like, I don't know if this would be good or bad for the area.
You guys looking, and there's a couple
Gross.
slugs that are starting to crawl towards your feet now.
It's icky. That's icky. I don't want them to touch me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll
getting
punch
bad
them.
vibe from it.
What? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you want to punch one?
No. Does it look like they're, like, eating
Frostbite.
the leaves or anything like that?
From your investigation roll, it's hard to tell, maybe a little bit, but Brennan can see that they are coming from this route, though. So they may be feeding on the route, even.
Okay.
But they seem to be coming from the route, but they're eating the route as well. If that makes sense.
Do you think it's a demon?
Or from a demon.
Yeah. What does the cave look like where we left Jarzagon's body? Gross.
Pretty bad.
Okay. Do we want to go? I don't think there's anything else here.
Frostbite it. The two
Alright.
that are coming near me.
So yeah, you just fire down, hit the surface, they just freeze up instantly. It's not hard for them to get taken out. But there's still like more in the pile. Like this whole leaf pile is just like swarming with them.
The one that I froze, can I try and break it open? I just want to see if it's like, I know it sounds weird, like if it's like demon tar in it, or if it's like a natural sort of slug stuff in it. He's doing a little dissecting.
Okay, so you go down and take your katana to
Just
cut into it.
Yeah.
Give me another investigation check.
Oh! You could advantage roll this time.
I'll take the 14 I already had.
Okay. So you're looking down at this. With how it's sort of frozen now, it's hard to get a good look at it. It looks somewhat like
Even
a
if
creature, but
Like if I stomp it into pieces, would it have like black tar in the inside of it?
you're not noticing any right now. It looks like it's sort of, I mean, it's a smaller slug, so you froze right through it. You killed it. It's dead. It's frozen solid. But you're not noticing anything that looks like leaking black tar coming from it either. It looks like a weird looking slug right now.
I wish I had a bag or something to bring us back to Shaw.
Do your spec vision!
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Divine sense.
Okay. You divine sense, begin to look around. You notice in that hole that you dug out, there's a bunch of particles that are like poofing out of it. The little fiend particles. And it's almost like there could be a moment of connection of fiend particles seem to be coming out of this root. Nothing else though really shows anything. It's pretty
The slugs
mild.
aren't
The slugs are not fiendish. You do still see like the floaty particles around, like they're landing on the surfaces of these slugs though, and it's just kind of coming from the root as well.
What do you see?
They're poofing out of the thing, but it also seems like the slugs aren't demon. They're feeding on it though.
Maybe they'll get powers. Can you imagine a slug with powers?
I hope they don't get powers. I mean, demons
We
dead.
gotta watch out for that.
We should, but I think they're okay for now.
Okay. Okay, you wanna go back now?
I guess that's where these particles are coming from. Interesting.
I don't know. I'll look around for Aaliyah before we leave.
Okay, she's not around.
Aliyah! You should do your little points. Point.
Well, I think she thinks we kidnapped her. So I don't know if I want to do the point thing.
I mean, she
Well,
also
we did-
attacked us first.
We did kidnap her though. Like,
I mean, she attacked us
and
first.
she ran away. So I'm not gonna do that.
That's fair.
I don't want to make her run away more. Okay. Anyway, let's go.
Okay.
So you hustle back to the vehicle, pile back in.
I tell Gwen everything, just that way she can relate to the Sun Elves and have them look out for stuff.
That's disgusting. Did you get rid of them?
Yeah, they're eating on they're eating on the route. Could be a good thing.
Okay.
I'll let you guys decide what you want to do with them.
Okay.
I also tell her the whole thing about the Moon Elves and people eating berries to be controlled. So to watch out for that, even though it's probably just a Moon Elf thing, but just that way she's aware of that situation too.
Okay. Yes. Interesting. That is concerning as well. Okay.
I mean, remember you guys mushed up some stuff. You guys control someone's mind too, so
That's.
they might have used something similar.
I didn't get to see really what it was, but I know Loreth was using something.
Might have taught a sister's friend. Anyways, so just something to think of. Careful. Are you gonna stay here with the Sun Elves? A bit?
Guess I'll see what they need. If they need me, I might. But not sure yet. But you drive through the woods a little bit more as you go. And begin to draw close to the Sun Elf camp. We're going to take our break here. Seems like a good spot. So, take a break here, grab a snack. There'll be a question of the day on the break screen as well that you can answer in the chat. Make a friend in the chat if there's a new username you haven't seen before. Maybe say hi to them, welcome them in. And yeah, I'll drop a link again to the Discord in case anybody wants to join it. You can jump on over there too and join our Discord during the break and go look at the gifts in the Beacons Order chat. But we'll be back shortly, say about 10 minutes or so, and we'll be back for part 2 of today's session. So stick around.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody, we're back from our break. Hello, welcome back. Hope your break was good. I know I was able to eat a couple cookies that we had from our yesterday's Easter celebration, so I'm pretty happy about that. But
Amazing.
so let's jump back into our session as our party now pulls up in their sedan to the Sun Elf camp and is going to remake their connection with them. Yeah, Raya looking real cool. Probably pulls the sunglasses out. And
Does the car have a spoiler?
you guys have the thumping music on it. You got the spinning rims and everything.
Yeah, what do I ask Mr. Shaw? I'm like, I think a good allocation of the budget would be putting a spoiler and rims on the car, please.
Yes.
He's like, no.
Just dancing
Nice
lights
idea.
make our RBG while we're
Yeah,
driving.
what are the
Yeah.
under lights called, or whatever those are? The
Yeah, trim lights.
trim lights, yeah.
Tinted window. Really, tinted windows would be very
There you
Those
go.
would probably help
that
us,
would be a good
actually.
investment. A wrap.
Right, I can't see outside. I think we put the tent
Yeah.
on the wrong side.
But you pull up, you start to notice like the attention of some of the Sun Elves is on the vehicle, obviously, but you see a van that is parked there. It looks like they do have a vehicle here. They have their own at the Sun Elves. But you pull up, you can kind of park over nearby it, and I mean, there are some people watching in, but they all see kind of who it is through the non-tinted windows of your vehicle. But you're all slowly able to get out of the vehicle, and you are shortly after arriving greeted by your favorite person in the entire world, Sabralira. So I believe she's on this side. Yes. So she walks up, looking at all of you. Welcome. It's good to see you again. What brings you here?
Oh, hi, Sab. So, we have a friend for Brother Hibbert, actually.
Yes. Oh, really? And looks over and sees Curtis standing there. Another one you want me to take care of?
Potentially. He could do things with the beacon, too. I didn't know if Brother Hibbert can, like, do powers now.
We are still working on that. We are still reconnecting ourselves. It is a bit difficult to re-establish that connection with somebody who is completely outside of our group.
Any progress or no?
We
Translate. Oh wait, no, she can speak.
No,
to
she
someone,
can
right?
speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Forgot. Just kidding.
She says, there has been a little progress here and there.
Cool.
But still much more to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so we just wanted to do that, say hi, check in on you guys. Is it okay out here? We saw a bunch of slugs. Is there slugs here?
Oh, you took notice of those as well.
Uh-huh.
Yes, we have noticed these as well.
Like eating the roots?
Yes.
What do you think that is?
We are not sure yet. They are a bit of a nuisance, though. We've resorted to burning them when we see them.
Why is that?
Because if they get on your skin, they start to bite you.
Ew. Really? Like they want to eat you?
They seem to be trying to feed. And they'll feed on the roots or they'll feed on us. They look like they're coming from the root. From our investigations of it.
That's what Ren saw too.
So, we think we should get rid of them.
Yeah. Did you ever go back to the temple thingy? Cause like I was thinking how gross would it be there. You know what I mean?
We have had a couple of runs out there.
Down underneath.
We have not gone underneath, no. But this is more recent, these slugs showing up.
Do they seem to be weakened by, like, their best way to destroy them in your
We find that fire has worked very well.
just fire? That's it.
Fire. Okay.
You can stab them, you can do whatever you want to kill them. They do not seem very strong.
And there's just more and more of them all the time. Do they seem to be like? I guess the population seem to be under control somewhat since you guys started killing them, or is it still just as bad?
We just seem to keep finding more and more of these coming out of the roots as we find them.
Have you tried praying to spirits, Alasha, and
Grathgore.
getting any answer on them?
Grathgore does not know what they are.
Okay. I'm a little paranoid if we went down into the temple basement. There's a giant one.
I am
Because there was a giant thing.
I am also of the opinion that they could be bad, as they are coming from those roots that were bad.
Uh-huh.
What if we went down in the temple basement and just burned that whole area where I mean, it collapsed in though. The whole area Jarzagon was in. I guess if they're underground, they could be like in the ground.
You
I
are
don't
more
think
than
it
welcome to go. There were parts
the
that
underneath
did
one.
cave in a little bit.
Oh, my bad.
But you did seal off the doors while you locked it. And you are more than welcome to go do whatever you feel like you need to do in that basement. But we are trying to make sure that they do not get into our village and we have an infestation.
That would be gross. Did you see, have you, or the rest of the people around here, have they seen, a girl with, like, really dark hair, and she wears a hood a lot?
She calls out to everybody, seeing if anybody has seen anything. No, we have not seen that.
Okay.
Any other contact from any other Sun Elves that were maybe part of this other group?
No. We have not seen anybody like that.
Well,
Hey, Sab, how far away is the Moon Elves?
And that is quite a journey through the woods.
How many days is quite a journey?
From here, a full journey will probably take you maybe a day or two.
Okay. Do you ever drive there?
No. We have no route to drive there.
Okay. Okay, Ren, I think I know what you mean now. Okay. We are gonna go back there at some point, but it sounds like there's some weird stuff going on in the city. So, I don't know.
do you guys want to stop by the temple? Check it out first? Or
We could, it's not that far away. But we
Yeah,
have to,
we're-
like, reunite Hibbert and Cardiff.
Well, I was actually saying if you guys want to talk to them, Gwen and I could go to the temple and just check it out if you want.
If there's a giant slug monster!
We can come back and grab you
No,
first.
no, we should all just go together.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably best to just go together, just in case.
All right.
No, split the party, guys. Do it.
Stop.
Just trying to help make things happen. We don't know if anything's over there.
No, together.
No.
We could go. We could go tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, how late in the day is it?
It's, just past midday right now. So, if you
Yeah,
left now, you'd probably getting back at dark. If you spent hardly any time at the temple. If you spent more time, you'd be definitely coming back after dark.
I mean, not as dangerous as it was before, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess we
Gunastri
don't. That's the problem.
What do you
says,
guys think?
this seems like it's unknown if it is a concern or not, though. We should probably be safer with it. If they are attacking people, this may just be a small picture of what is to come.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. You said it way better than me, Gwen.
Just trying to get back to the city as quick as we can.
But
I mean, if we...
Saberlair spikes up. Yes, I will expect Gunastri to stay with us to help with this, to investigate this more, and she does have her abilities to cast the fire to burn, so we'll be needing her assistance here.
True.
And she just nods, like she understands.
Be good. Cool. Well then, let's have that conversation with Hibbert.
Okay.
So she'll go with Sab to go and have their little meetup, but you can take Hibbert with you.
Or Curtis.
Or Curtis to Hibbert, yes. You do notice Curtis is coming outside. He sees you all and begins to approach. Let me move his picture to the other side of the screen. There we go.
Uh-oh, we've been getting mixed up on Curtis and Hibbert pretty bad because you just said Curtis again.
Sorry.
It's fine.
That's on me.
It's
They're
just
both
how
here.
it is. They're both here.
They're both here.
The brothers are here now.
Brothers.
The ex-brothers, or whatever you want to call them. I don't know. But
Oh yeah, there you go.
you see them. They both approach each other, and they recognize each other, obviously. And Hibbert approaches and just says, "It's good to see all of you. Good to see you as well, Curtis."
We found him. We found him.
He kind of found us too, but yeah.
I mean,
This
yeah.
is a surprise to see all of you here, and with him. Wow. You're all right, though?
Yeah.
Does this mean you were successful on your mission?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Curtis has a lot to say. Talk about. I think you guys have a lot to talk about. But yeah. Maybe maybe he can learn how to have powers too. How's your stuff going?
It's coming along. Still not what I was at before, but I do have some abilities, and he kind of makes some light appear in his hand. That's a good start. I
Oh
guess.
my gosh. That's awesome.
Yes. So promising to be on this path again.
It is. I look at Curtis.
And he's looking kind of like seriously and just maybe there is a chance for this to work out.
Uh-huh. She's like beaming it.
Brennan just kind of does like a, just bring it down just a little bit.
Down.
11 to a 10.
It'll work. I think.
That's
Do
my
you-
hope for sure. Yes.
Yeah. Is that like the I don't want to say the best you can do because then that sounds mean. But I mean like is that like your best one? Like or is that just a little one and you can do
The
more?
full scope of your ability, is it just light or is it
This
like
is
Yeah.
This is all I have right now. Still working on reconnecting.
That's still really good though. Yeah.
they're hoping maybe I can get a better connection, but it's difficult to find a strong connection right now, I guess. It seems like it's sort of like reestablishing is what I feel like they've talked about. They're still getting their abilities back, and they're used to having these abilities, whereas I never connected to their deity before to get these powers, and I'm just trying to get them, so it may take some time.
By the way, did you see Cringe made a map for us?
Aww,
It looks
that's so good.
cool.
I love it.
Yes.
That looks great.
Thanks, Cringe.
Beautiful. Thank you.
I love that. That looks so official.
That looks really cool.
Even the symbols you picked from.
I know that matches like really well.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, thank you.
That's so cool. Thank you for that.
Anyway,
Another
I just
thing,
had to
join our
draw
Discord,
attention to
everybody.
it.
Join our Discord. You can see these cool maps that people make.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hibbert will just say, yes, I can reconnect with him. Unless there's anything else you need to tell me, we can get him settled in.
You and Cardis should talk about what he found out and stuff. And then when you guys talk, you should come talk to us again if you have anything. Unless you want to say the whole thing right now, Curtis. I don't know. I don't want to make you talk about it. But it's important.
He just kind of looks around and, I guess I can go into it if you want me to. So, he'll just go into this explanation about how he left the beacon and that realization that his memories were different after he did the Greater Restoration on himself. That his memory of how they came to be here is different because there's not the invasion that they have been sort of accustomed to believing. That he believes it may be an implanted memory. But also, there has been the theory that maybe the fact that it's not an invasion is the implanted memory. So there's kind of this weird thing that has kind of been suggested there.
I said that out of...
What?
I said that after I just said it to Curtis.
Yeah. So, like, the real memory is, in fact, that there was a demon invasion, but something else changed that to make it seem like it didn't happen. So that was thrown
like
out
to
there.
doubt,
as
like have him doubt. Like a meta.
Yeah, it's like a
thing.
double fake out.
But didn't he cast Greater Restoration on
Yeah.
himself?
What if
That
some-
could be
but-
the part that could be the fake
Yeah,
memory.
what if that was the altered memory, is him doing that and realizing there's no invasion, but that was the fake memory?
There's layers to this theory.
Yeah.
But then what caused him to leave?
Yeah. That's what Karis suggested to him.
Okay. Alright.
I was just gonna say that weird guy come to the beacon.
Yeah.
And he just like, didn't. No one ever knows what happened. Like that sounded very Boyd-ish to me. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna come to the beacon. Okay, goodbye," and like leaves. But
And like everyone's memories are getting altered without anything happening all the time.
Mhm.
So it's not out of the realm of possibilities.
I love this spectrum where it's like one's like, this seems really realistic. The
Yeah.
other's like, this is just the stupidest
I'm, like,
idea I've ever heard.
Feeling Mike's judgment from here. And it's
No,
like,
no. I'm okay with the theory. I just it's more what Ren knows is like to what end. Like it doesn't play into anything. It wouldn't support anything that we know of so far.
neither of them do, though. Really.
Yeah. I mean, I would think it would be
a fake
to...
invasion would make more sense than a planting.
To get the
You just
leader of
think-
the beacon to leave, I think that would be something, potentially.
That's fair.
I mean, if he's
Or
a
again-
random guy, that might not make sense, but
Or my thinking is like, since Boyd randomly found him and took him in, it's like, I wonder if he was like made it happen. He's like, oh, come live with me. You know, he's like, I'm totally not the one who made you leave. I don't know. So
Yeah.
it could. I don't
Yeah.
know what I think actually.
So as you guys are kind of having this little mini debate after this is the first time apparently Redden's ever heard this theory.
wait a second, what?
Like, hold up. What?
Hibbert too is just like, well, I'm the second leader who left the beacon. Then may not be the craziest thing, but I don't know what to believe.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm probably too young to have. I don't have any memory about coming here.
We know a few people that still remember. So if you guys ever get your powers back, then maybe we could do it on someone else. Or even you could do it again, Curtis, and see if anything changes.
And Curtis will say too, like, and remember though, I do need a diamond to do it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And how important do we feel that is?
I don't
What's
think
that?
it's the most. I don't think we should use a thing if that's what you're saying.
I don't know, just asking.
Like, I'm so paranoid. What if we lose one and then we can't save Rodden?
I agree. Or if it doesn't work.
Uh-huh.
Or if one of us gets like taken over by Column or something like that. Like I feel like we have a lot of things we should probably use them for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But for now we can just wait for our theories, and also, especially if memories are getting like removed or what, I don't know. We could see what happens as the ruins get more and more destroyed. I don't know.
Yeah.
If we forget more or if we remember more.
Mr. Hibbert, what do you think about that other crack in the sky? Do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
Hibbert's just like, what other crack? And you guys can't
we
see
see
it.
it?
You can't see it from here.
Oh. Yeah,
To the
that was
south of
another
the
one.
city, there's a. Now that we killed Boyd and got rid of apparently another ruin, there's another crack like that one up there.
It's interesting. I wonder what those are.
Obviously, we're making some crack in either protection or a shell or a prison. Trying to figure out what end. If we're doing good or bad with it.
That is
I kind
a
of
good
feel like we
question.
need to talk to Beacon, to Illuminance. Like the longer we don't talk to him, the worse damage we could do.
He just won't
Who would
let
let
us.
us even- Yeah, who would even let us near him though? It's the problem.
Says we have to ask permission.
Yeah.
Not gonna give it to us anyway.
I guess I'll look at Hibbert and be like, what would happen if we like infiltrated the beacon and talk? I mean, would that be a bad way to make a first introduction to Illuminance?
Hibbert
Would he still talk?
just kind of. I don't know. I mean, currently he is within the radio tower, as far as I know. But if you were able to speak with him, we hope he would have an understanding of your reasons. You probably would make some people angry, but
Already are.
I would want to make sure that we can get Rodden first before we
Yeah.
break into the beacon. And
I was gonna say that'd be like a last resort and/or something that we can postpone until later. Because
Curtis will speak up though and just be like, "Do you trust Illuminance though?
I don't know. So
That if
it's
you
hard
go to him,
know.
nothing
yeah,
would happen."
I don't know.
I've literally seen people be dissipated in flames because of illuminance.
Yeah.
If you break in, that may be the last time anybody ever sees you again.
Yeah.
So I'd make sure you trust him if you're gonna try to speak to him.
I mean, we could keep trying to pray to him away from, from far away until something happens. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get in trouble before we could get Rodden out.
Mhm.
We're already in trouble. We're already
More
running
in
around the
trouble, like
city
literally
invisible.
breaking into the beacon, Ren.
Or being
That's
like,
way different.
No, I
like,
meant just getting close enough to talk to him, praying to him. I didn't mean like getting in the tower.
That's what you said. You're like, we're gonna get in there. That's what you just said.
Well, get close enough. You know, they have guards on other roofs too.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, I mean, we can even sit outside on your roof, right?
I tried that the other day.
he's never answered before. That's my only thing.
Had him look at me, recognize me, but he wouldn't even do that this time. That was after
No.
we made this crack in the guy.
Well, remember we even climbed on the roof and tried to pray? But he did say something then to you.
What did he say? I don't remember.
He said to take care of the demons.
Right.
So, I mean, the last time we talked to him, he said that to us, and we've been doing that. So, that's something to think about.
And why not come to our defense at all with Wanda or
I mean, Hibbert. I know. I mean, it's confusing.
Luminous has answers for us to help us with this. Has to. Either good or bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No, you guys are right. I think I'm realizing how dangerous it is to be walking into all this without any information. We've died, we've gotten people killed and hurt. I feel like we could be doing more bad than good right now.
We could say that for a lot of things. I don't know.
I've killed an entire people because I died. Who knows what these cracks are doing? What if we kill the whole city by doing this? You know?
Well, Boyd did say that what we did won't hurt the city. So that's something.
Yeah.
And he was a lot of things, but he actually didn't lie. He wasn't a liar, so.
I don't think anyway. Unless he was the best liar we didn't know.
That could be.
But I don't know. I think it's good to find out information. But we're not going to a Rune place. We're gonna save Rodden, which means there's no bad there, only good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Mr. Hibbert, Mr. Boyd gave us a thing that does what you used to do.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'll take out the necklace and show him.
So we can save Rodden.
Wow, this is very useful then. You should make sure you take good care of it.
Uh-huh.
Well, I was wondering why if maybe Illuminance doesn't like us anymore if we made a deal with a demon. Hard thing to explain off.
Yeah.
He definitely is not a fan of the demons, so...
Making a deal with a demon to kill a demon, though.
Still hard to prove that we're not under their control.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I didn't want to do it for the longest time in the first place. But now we have this thingy. But we have to find someone for Mr. Shaw to experiment on to break the mind control. Mr. Hibbert, do you know anybody that would actually want to? Because literally everybody who are asking is saying no.
Someone to break the mind control to test on?
Yeah, so we need someone who either has an injection or will get one, and then they have to hang out with Mr. Shaw where he figures out how to do it. But we've asked so many people, and everyone always says no.
I mean, you've done a lot for me. If you really need somebody, I can do it.
Oh.
And then Curtis steps up and just says, no, if you're doing somebody, it's gonna be me. Don't bring him into the city again.
Oh, I don't think either of you should be in the city, right?
If you need somebody, though, I'll do it. If you think this will help.
You'd have to get.
That's really nice of both of you.
Wait, really fast, Mark. I guess just based off of our knowledge of like the injections and stuff, would someone like older survive something like? Because I feel like they're like rattle you a little bit.
I
No,
mean,
okay, I didn't know.
You have heard that they're more safe now, but
Okay, that's true.
it's
Maybe even like a lesser dose, just enough for him to figure out.
You could potentially.
it.
I guess yeah, I'll say to both of them, like, if you did get one, the good thing would be you might get more powers faster.
and he just looks over at Hibbert and just says, "Look, I'm already years removed from what I've done. I feel like I should be the one to do it if it's dangerous." Hibbert just says, I don't know. I feel like it's risky no matter what, and I feel like I potentially would fare better to bounce back from it.
I know this sounds really selfish, and it's for the betterment of the city, though. But we need someone that can heal us, and if something happens, maybe help heal our mind or bring us back to life. It's equally as important as this. Not more so, because if we die, no one's getting rotten.
Do you guys remember how, like, so I guess I'm sorry, I was looking at, I was trying to do something in chat when you were explaining the success rate, but did you say it was worse for older people?
I said I didn't know if it would
hear
be.
anything about that. You don't know.
No.
for
Oh,
sure.
okay.
I
Just-
suspected it might be, but
Mhm.
he also said they did make him more safe recent, like the
You
injections.
have
were
heard,
safer.
yeah, that the most
So
recent
but
batches are safer.
Mm-hmm.
But my I guess Raya's fear was like if it's an old injection, because especially how bad I took it, it's like if you give this injection to this like older gentleman, he might have some problems. But he was scrappy, so maybe he's tougher than he looks.
Well, I guess the only thing is if either of you guys were at Spire and then you guys got caught,
Yeah.
then Spire would be in trouble and you guys would be in trouble, right?
I don't think Mr. Shaw really cares about getting in trouble at the Beacon anymore.
That's a good point. But
Yeah,
I don't
if they're on
know.
cards anymore.
Both of you are so nice to say yes. Do you think we should think about it and we'll come get you if it's a yes? Or should we decide now?
Do you?
'Cause,
All's well,
okay,
Kara.
I don't know if this is a bad idea. Tell me if it's the worst idea in the world, okay? But sometimes I get really scared for my dad because he died so easy.
We give him an
But-
injection.
But I don't want him to die from it. If he dies from it, I will like scream forever.
Mm.
So I don't know if there's a way that like Moon
bring him
Lady
back
could
if he
make
dies.
it. Huh?
As long as I'm there when he dies, I can bring him back.
Oh. Yeah.
But using up the only diamond we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But potentially, if the gamble would be, if it does work, we wouldn't necessarily, if Shaw could unmind control people, we wouldn't need diamonds. That's the gamble, if we got it to work. But
Well, we're saving it. We want it for Ezheal or for us if one of us died. But
True.
I mean, it would be a good backup. And
Sure.
then if he stays with Mr. Shaw, then you guys aren't risking being caught.
And we have 2 people that can get your powers back.
Is that a bad idea though? I can't tell if it's a good idea or a bad idea.
we can think on it for a few days if you want. We don't have to decide anything right this instant.
Honestly, your dad's in danger either way. He's already been targeted once because of us. And if he has an injection, Colin could take him. I mean, either way, he's targeted. So to be able to fight back isn't the worst thing in the world, but what if he gets turned against you?
Well, that'd be the thing is if Mr. Shaw can break it, then we wouldn't even need to worry about that.
Yeah.
Well,
You could always ask
maybe-
your dad what he thinks of it too, because he may not even want to do that either.
Yeah, you're right. He may be like, there's no way, Karis.
Yeah, so you could always just see.
Hibbert will say, whatever you decide, I'll be willing to do. I'll stay here if you want me to stay here and work on getting healing powers this way. If you want me in the city, I'll go there.
I mean, you're already doing it. Yeah?
So Curtis will say, and I haven't started, so if you want me, I'm willing to, but I can work with him if you feel like it's important.
Go see if my sister wants to do it.
Yeah.
She has some
She's
crazy
not out there
multiple-
fighting.
She'd want to. Probably.
She would.
Knowing
See if my
her.
sister wants to do it.
She wants to
Not
be
Amber.
like you, Karis.
Not Amber.
Not Amber.
Yeah,
She's like,
I mean, your
I mean-
sister.
And then Marvin is there at the tower, right?
We probably wouldn't want to risk Marvin because he's a real
Yeah.
smart. And if he dies.
Well, he already has the injection.
No, he
Right?
doesn't.
I thought that's how he could talk to the... No? Oh, okay. I
No.
thought that's how he became really smart. My bad.
No. He's just brilliant on
just
his
super
own.
smart.
Yep, he's a smart boy by himself.
Yeah.
That's fair. I mean, I thought
I
that's how he could interact with his dog thing, too.
No.
I wonder if your sister would like it, Raya, because she was all like alone and scared, but if she had powers, then she wouldn't be scared anymore.
Yeah. I could ask her and see. Like I said, it would really be up to her. She would want something like that. Because if it could do her well out there, but also I don't want to put her. I mean, same thing in line of potentially being compelled. So
Well,
I
if
don't know. Depends.
Mr. Shaw said multiple people would be good too. So
Sure.
if like if a few people wanted to, we'd probably be able to get it faster.
Yeah.
Because it's not just about Rodden either. I just think it would be real
No, we
good
need
to
it to
not
take
have
down
people
Colin.
brain controlled. Yeah.
No, we definitely need to have make sure people can be unbrain because even with us, we can't even do anything until we know that we can get unbrain controlled.
If
so.
we found a Leah, then we could
That would
bring
be
her
helpful.
too, but I just don't know where she is.
Plus asking Shaw if there's any other people that he trained before us. I mean, we already know there's one in the trackers. So there's got to be others.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Brother Hibbert and Curtis, maybe you guys should stay here first. And if we try and we realize no one else will do, then we'll come get you. But I don't know. It might be best for you to stay here and connect to Grathcore and become super powerful and amazing. But you're already amazing right now, though. I didn't mean that you're not right now.
Yes. It's okay. Yes, we'll stay here.
Okay.
And we'll do what we can to work to help you in your efforts.
Thanks.
But yes, we'll wait and see if you need anything. Let us know.
Okay. Thanks for saying yes, though.
Of course. So, anything else you need from him? I can go get him settled in if you're done.
Thank you guys so much.
You have the best time talking and being best friends.
Okay, thanks, Karis.
Pat, pat, pat.
The two of them walk off together to go get...
Brother Hibbert didn't seem that excited. Mr. Hibbert.
I think he's just
Right.
kind of down for it.
Right.
He's just doing business, I guess. I don't know.
Oh.
I think he's concentrated.
I've just been surprised.
Yeah. Okay.
And his whole life did just change really recently, too. I think he's probably just still getting used to things.
That's true. Okay. I just thought maybe they'd be like, they'd hug each other and like they'd both be crying.
I don't know if they were that close.
Oh.
What?
Karis is so stupid.
I'll just say, I don't know. I think they were just more colleagues. I don't know if they were like best friends.
Just he was always like, I wish Brother Curtis was here, so I thought they were like best friends.
Well, he might have wished he was there for guidance, maybe, because he knew more than him. But I don't know if they were like, maybe he didn't like miss him in that way, you know?
Oh, I guess. Oh, fine, that's okay.
Maybe
Maybe
they will
they'll-
be best friends now, though.
Yeah, maybe they'll become best friends.
Could be.
All right.
We'll see.
What'd you say?
Oh, Renner's just like, we'll see.
Oh, okay.
What is your guys' plans now?
Heading to the temple, right?
I'm thinking the next... Were we gonna do that the next morning? Is that what we decided
I
on?
guess, yeah. I mean,
I'm sorry,
unless
next
we
morning,
feel
yeah.
like there's enough room in the afternoon. But
What time is
No,
it right now?
I mean,
After
it's
all this?
past noon, so if you went now, it would be probably coming back in the evening or at night if you went there and back. But you don't know what's there, if it would delay you at all, so it's up to you what you want to do.
I guess,
I'm okay with pushing.
don't know what
forward.
we're gonna fight. Maybe we should just do it in the morning. I don't know. If we're
I'm
gonna fight
okay
anything.
with waiting a little
Me
bit.
too. Yeah, I'm fine too.
Okay.
Can we?
then-
I guess. Well. Oh God, never mind.
Well, then we can just drive back, like when we're done.
Yeah, agreed.
Cool.
So you're settling
Really
in
fast.
here? Okay, yes.
Yeah. From what we remember of Aaliyah and where we like saw her and found her and stuff before,
Mhm.
she was never that close to anyone, like to any sort of, like to the Sun Elves. She was never like in like this vicinity, was she? She was always kind of out in the wilderness by herself, right?
What direction did we see her running off into? Was that more near the Sun Elves territory, or was that more towards like the Moon Elves portion?
So when you saw her run off, that would be... It's kind of hard to tell because it's more to just like the woods, not directly towards either one of them, you'd guess. Maybe a little more like north, but again, it's hard to tell for sure because it's such a wide thing. She just ran away from you guys when she ran.
Could have changed direction at any point.
Yeah. It was not the direct direction of the Sun Elves, though. I'll say that.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, if I don't know if this will like do anything, but if we want to try and like go more in a different direction for a little bit and see if we can see her, but I don't know if that's gonna do anything.
I don't
Yeah.
either.
Also got lost last time.
Oh
Guys,
yeah, we did just get lost.
I really think we should get back to the city as soon as we can.
Yeah. I just want to be prepared because we died that one time.
Yeah.
That's because we also fought Cyberlyra and War Cards. Tried to sleep.
Oh, not that one. The other one when all of us died.
Whoops.
I mean, like, up against a demon?
Yeah. What if there's a new slug demon there, Ren?
And we leave and regroup. We're just scouting.
You're really pushing for this.
I just am worried about the city. I don't want to have them be without people. I don't know, I'm just being efficient.
Yeah. I don't know.
Fine.
I think while we're out here, we can maybe take a little bit of time to look for Aaliyah, though, right? We're already
I
out.
just
We
don't
have a
think we
car.
should go. I mean, I just don't think we should go fast.
We
You
could
have
have
no
doesn't
clue where she is.
well, Gwen knows the woods around here. Maybe she can like help us look. Today.
You think she'll be in the woods here?
I don't know, maybe we just find something. If we're sitting around and it's not near the slug part, I don't know.
Oh, you mean tonight? Just
Yeah.
dig in the
Just
woods?
the afternoon, yeah.
Sure.
Let's just see if we see anything.
Okay. Doesn't hurt.
Yeah. And then we're not wasting time, we're doing something efficient.
Guess maybe Aaliyah's interested in the slugs. I don't know.
You can tell Renan does not think we're finding Aaliyah here. Like,
She likes gross
we're
dead
wasting
things,
time. What? Ren's fine hanging out with y'all and Gwen, so?
Okay.
So I feel like if we could find Gwen, I don't know where she is.
Yeah, I mean, she's off kind of with Saberlira doing just kind of reassessment of stuff, but you could approach her and she'll walk up. Yes, do you need anything?
Cool question. We're trying to look for that Aaliyah girl. Do you remember her?
Yes.
And maybe, so if this is a bad idea, tell me, but if we like went through like just around like the woods, maybe past where your people usually go, do you know the woods well? You could like show us some places to check or something.
How far do you plan to go, though?
I mean, enough to come back here before it gets dark, I guess.
It's already fairly late, and the people in the tribe would have searched a lot of the close areas.
Okay, you sound like Red now. Maybe we'll just do this later.
Sorry, Gwen. We thought it was like midday. We didn't know it was later in the afternoon. Sorry.
If you want to go,
we're
feel free.
confused. I don't know what's happening.
What, out of character? What's going on?
Not a character. I don't know what time of day it is at this point. Yeah, I'm really confused.
It's past noon, so
Okay.
she's saying though, like the local areas,
Like, it
they
would
have
take
not seen
further
her.
to come back. Yeah.
So like they've all gone
Yeah,
out and
definitely.
done things in their local area. They have not seen her. So you want to go
Mhm.
beyond that, which would probably put you at coming back at night if you did that, and you wouldn't be able to even search that much of an area if you did that.
Because we'd be walking enough to, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's what she's trying to communicate to you.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
It's like, I agree. Yeah.
That's fine. Just wanted to utilize our time if we had it, but
That's smart.
It makes sense. Yes, that makes sense. I mean, maybe you can try to your Alasha. Maybe she can guide you.
Yeah!
Another reason why I wanted to get to the temple.
Why? Can you do here?
I think I can connect to them better there. Gonna feel like I can get a connection to the land better there when we go. I think that's why I'm just antsy to get there. So I can try here as well.
might be able. If you went straight to the temple, you probably could get back in time before it's too late.
Yeah, I think everyone's just worried if we do find something.
Understand? Yes. Okay. I mean, Cyberlayer has been there, and other people have been there. We've seen nothing. If that helps you.
You've been inside? Everyone's been inside?
Yes.
They just haven't gone down into the crypt.
It's just been in the woods that we've seen the slugs, from what it sounds like.
Would you want to come with us?
Are you busy with Sab?
Maybe needed here, but I can try to convince her if you really think you need me. I have been away for a while, though. She seems.
I think if we want to check the crypt, we would need you.
Yeah, tomorrow. But if we, because we need you to open the thing, right? Or
I
no?
believe so. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Red. If you're.
I
what?
can work on it. If you want me to come with you now, I can leave. It's fine.
No, we'll go tomorrow too. Just someone really wants to go right now, so.
Oh, just
Yeah,
saying, we're not
go.
doing anything.
Do you want me to come or not? What do you want?
No, you could come tomorrow.
So you're going to
I
go
don't know.
tonight and then come back, and then go tomorrow and come back. That's
I don't know. I don't know. Help me, guys. I'm dying.
Glenn, if you can
Help
ask to
me.
go today, let's go right now.
Yeah, let's
If
go
you
right
can
now.
Get away.
I will tell her I am going, and she will live with it. Okay.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
She walks off, tells Sab the business, and comes back to you guys. Okay, let's go.
Okay. Let's go check it out. And we'll look for Leah in during the path.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, Sabrelier will, not Sabrelier, Gwenestry will join you as you go. I'm gonna change the music up because you're entering Creepy Woods times. I forget which one's good. We'll do this one. Sure. You begin to make your way through the woods, heading north of the Sun Elf village. Kind of along a familiar path. A lot of sort of decayed and dried out landscape around you. But also now the new concern about weird slugs and who knows what else could be out here. You travel north. You can give me perception checks as you watch.
Any weird slug activity too, if we're looking out for it. My 11.
4.
14.
Okay, guess somebody's got to do it.
4,
Okay, come on.
11, and then
Yeah.
what'd you say?
14.
14, and Gwenestry, I'll have her roll as well.
That's with advantage shield too.
Oh boy. Okay, she got a 17.
Good job, Gwen.
She knows the woods.
So you guys are walking along, keeping an eye out. There is a point though when Gwenestry sort of points out looks to be like a little bit of slugs climbing up the side of a tree and kind of burrowing into the tree as you
Yeah.
go.
Do we have like a torch or anything, or do we have anything to burn it with?
She firebolts them.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm like, I don't want to make anyone do anything if they don't want to.
And they burn away and fall to the ground. She's, I don't like to see this.
Yeah, this is weird. At first, I was like, maybe it's a good thing because they're eating all the roots, but if they're eating everything else, then it's creepy.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Let's keep going and keep looking for them.
Mhm.
You push onward, and I mean, occasionally you kind of see like a a burned up patch of or slugworms, not sun elves, but like they were burned by the sun elves previously.
Extremist.
But there's not too much. Maybe the occasional slug that you can step on and squish or burn away, whatever you feel like doing. But you keep heading north a couple hours to get to the temple, the sanctum, and you eventually arrive within view of it. You can start to see kind of the stone formation that's there amongst all of this kind of dried and rotted forest around it.
You can cast Divine Sense as we're walking up on it.
Okay. You look around. You don't see anything. There are still some particles in the air here, but you don't see any.
Congregating to the temple at all, or is it just normal?
It looks pretty normal. You don't really see any other figures that are celestial fiend undead around. But I mean, you all can cautiously approach the temple. You go to the door and you can open it up and head inside. It's, I mean, quiet here. There's not really much moving. This is still very much an abandoned building compared to the camps, as far as you know. But you head inside, you get through the first set of doors, you can open up the second set of doors to get to that main meeting area that you've been in multiple times. You kind of look up and see the sun peeking through some of the slits in the ceiling near the top. All of the old banners and symbols that are on the walls.
I am going to cast, now that we're in the main church area, because the crypt would have been somewhat underneath the main church area, right?
Yep.
Locate object on a slug. Oh wait, I can't do it on a creature, can I?
No, I don't think so.
That's a 4th
Just
level
object.
locate creature.
Don't call creatures objects.
Yep.
Slugs are people.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a way to get around that. I can't think of anything. Yeah, never mind.
They were all were little necklaces.
Yeah,
That's
little
nice.
necklaces. We put jewelry on all of them. I was just trying to think if he could tell if anything's below us, but no.
By the way, when we were walking to the woods and stuff, did it seem just as dark and like rotted as it used to be, or does it seem like it's
little better.
different now? Like since some time has
it feels a
passed?
little better than it was. And I mean, there's not like moving plants out there now, but
True.
it's still pretty gross out there. Like everything's
Spring
pretty
Spring hasn't
disgusting.
hit yet either.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Did you want to ask Alasha about?
Yeah, pray maybe. I don't know.
turn to Gwen and say, you want to say hello?
I mean, I think we can both pray to our own deities together. Maybe it would be good.
You guys want to pray too?
Yeah.
And Karis, the moon orb.
Do we all touch it?
You want to?
That'd be fun.
Grab it. Hand
I
it
kind
out.
of awkwardly put like a hand on it. It's kind of
A finger.
like if you're like I don't know about this.
As soon as Raya's hand pokes to it, I just do dancing lights like on the orb to make it look like it's reacting. Like,
I was glaring.
wow.
Wait, do I pick up on that? I'm assuming.
I mean, it's
Pretty obvious.
It has components to it that you can see. So,
Yeah, I was like,
like,
Just trying to break the tension.
Gwenestri kind of lays her scimitar across her lap as she sits down on the main platform and puts one hand on there, and she'll reach out the other for your orb.
So right
Put
across.
one hand
from
on her scimitar. Wait.
Okay.
her. We're gonna group prayer. I'll cast guidance on myself before I do it though.
Okay. So you all start to reach out for... Who in particular are you reaching out to amongst all of you?
Can we not focus on both of them, or is it only one?
Who is your primary target? I'll say that.
Lasha would be mine.
Is it,
Go ahead.
go ahead. I say just. Is it weird if I like just whoever answers first? If I do that, because I don't have any in particular. No.
Sure.
Who
You can
else
say that.
answers?
Yeah. Charizard has answered prayers before around here.
Yeah,
so.
I was just thinking that. Yeah.
But
Could
either
be
way,
other spirits. Yeah.
it would be helpful. Yeah, either if it wasn't like a,
Oh,
a good.
100%.
Right.
Brennan's thought about doing that before. Yeah.
Okay.
We just haven't been back.
Karis?
Probably. Normally it's Moon Lady. I want to try Grathgore just because Gwen's
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
So just for fun.
And you're a Sun Elf, so.
True. Grathgore's been
Brennan.
nice to Hibbert, so.
Brennan looks away, offended. But
So,
Nice.
Raya, give me a charisma check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yep. Karis,
Uh,
you can give me a charisma check straight. Renan, you can give me a charisma check with advantage.
Got a 1.
Oh,
no.
buddy.
I got a 14.
14? Okay.
I rolled 19 on one of the dice. I was sad that I didn't get that.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Modified. The Lasha 20.
So you all just have your hands on specific things. I think you're only on your orb, right, Renan?
No, it's on both.
Oh, you reached across too? Okay. Raya, you're sitting there like, this is stupid. Like, this is weird. I don't get this. Just like, the time just seems like it's dragging on as you kind of like peek up and look at your friends who are all praying. Like, Karis, you're also kind of like sitting there too, and you see or notice, and you just instantly close your eyes. Just like pretending like you didn't have your eyes closed or didn't have your eyes open at all. Both of you seem like you're not really connecting to anything. Renan, you almost begin to feel like you have some sort of out-of-body experience, though, as you begin to look up and you are standing across from Gwynestri. You guys look at each other, make eye contact. As you're in kind of like a very prettied up version of this sanctum, this temple. It looks almost like it's restored to what it was before. Very nice full banners.
Are there other spirits besides just Moon and Sun?
No, there's just the two that are represented here.
Oh.
But you see Alasha and Grathgore, both kind of her more light and dark features versus the like fiery looking form of Grathgore as they both approach you. And I'm good to see you are well, both of you.
Bow a little bit and then run up and give Lasha a big hug.
She'll give you a hug and
Cool.
kind of stroke your hair a little bit, and I'm glad you're here.
Kind of waved to Grothgar.
And he just nods. Yes, good to see you both are well and working together still.
You know, we want to unite the elves again. We wanted to check on you. I know you guys said there's a lot more to do, and like you guys have done a lot, but do you know anything about these slugs that are going on? And is there any more problems in this area?
We have been questioned about this, but I'm not sure what they are. But from what it seems like, they are originating from the reaching vines and root of Jarzagon, which is concerning.
Definitely. What about you two? Is there anything we can do to help? Anything going on with you?
Elasha looks to you. We have been fine. We are still connecting to each of our tribes. And it seems we are introducing some new people as well.
Yeah, is that okay?
And the Grathcore, of course it is.
Good. Looks to Gwenastri, see if she has anything.
She just sort of will do what we can to look into these slugs and see if they are a threat. They seem mostly harmless, but I'm not sure if there is more to them or not yet.
Well, we'll keep an eye on it. It's not the only reason I came, though. We're looking for some help while we're here. I know we're really busy, and I wish I had more time to talk with the tribes and help everyone get reestablished, but I know you have everybody. But to help fight off the darkness and the demons, we need to try and fight this column and stop him from controlling our minds like he did before. Kind of a twofold question. One, what we think could help is finding others like us. Mr. Shaw could fight against it. So, wasn't sure if you guys are connected to the land, if you know where any of them are. Galia, the one that attacked us, or any of the other ones with powers. Or if maybe you guys know of a way to help shield us and our friends that we could maybe work towards.
Elasha will say, I know I've granted you some abilities to help you. I know they are sometimes only more effective if you are aware of a threat, but
I think it helps against this column, though.
I do also believe that just people being in your presence will help them.
Yeah.
And Grathgor will say, we can look for this girl you speak of, this Aaliyah, and see if she is nearby, and guide her to you as best we can.
You guys know the lands really well, and it's like finding a needle in a haystack out here. Kind of why I wanted to come and visit you guys here again. See if I could connect to the ground here and the woods, and the water, just to know if she's even here.
We'll be looking.
That's all I can ask. Otherwise, we'll continue our efforts, and when I find time, we'll come back again.
It is good to see you both. He'll kind of walk over, put a hand on Gwenestri's shoulder, and then go to you. And Elasha kind of hugs you again and goes over to hug Gwenestri as well. Stay strong, both of you.
Please let me know if there's a danger here. Come back as soon as I can.
As far as we know, we are safe. And Alash will... Yes, you have done well.
Oh, Karis and Raya say hi. I don't think they came in here with us. Karis was humming. I think she was distracted.
Yes, tell them hi.
until drop out of it.
You two kind of fade back in, seated in your position. Back at the rundown ruins of the temple.
Ugh. Well, at least we know what we got to do to get it back to looking good.
Gnostra just kind of looks up at you and smiles, and yes, we'll have to do what we can to help our people out.
Huh? It's like,
Alasha and Grothgar say hello to both of you.
why didn't they say hi to me? I mean, they did. Why did I see them? Wait, did you talk to them? Did you have a dream?
We did see them.
Oh. It was hard to focus today.
It's really hard to focus sometimes.
I kept thinking about the slugs the whole time and thinking how gross they were, and I couldn't think about anything else.
Speaking of which,
Shall
gonna get
we?
back. Yeah, if we're gonna get back in time. Gwen, do you want to go check downstairs real quick?
Wait, what they say though besides hi?
They don't really know what's going on with the slugs, and as far as finding Aaliyah, they're gonna try and look for her, but they didn't seem to have like a ping on her or anything like that.
They're gonna look for her though?
They're gonna try and
They're gonna
connect.
find her for sure then.
Yeah, if she's here.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. Okay, are we ready to fight a giant slug monster?
Probably not, but we can check.
We'll see if anything's down there.
If I'm right, are you gonna say your character should be right?
Yeah, of course.
Well,
Okay,
You'd be right. You've been right plenty of times.
that's true. Sometimes I am not right, but most of the time I'm right.
It's okay to be right and wrong sometimes. We learn both just as much from our failures that we do from our successes.
That's what my dad always says.
If we had more time, this would be a great place for you to practice your bigger spells, by the way. Finally, slugs.
Oh yeah.
Use like big spells on them.
Ah, that sounds fun. Okay, let's go.
There we go.
All right.
And we go to the little trapdoor and go down.
Yeah, so you go into that back room and climb down the stairs. You see all these like drooped and dead looking vines, but there are some slugs crawling along them.
Ugh.
Kind of
All right,
along,
Karis.
along the floor.
Isn't there like that long hallway that she burned last time?
Yeah, there's a whole hallway that you can.
I just offer up to
There's
Karis.
all slugs.
It just got little slugs crawling on different places along the walls and on the vines that are hanging down.
That's gross. Okay, yeah, should I do the same thing I did before and this time just burn a bunch of slugs?
Whatever you want to do. You
Okay,
do not have to be worried about holding back.
okay. Yeah, just wall of fire. The whole thing.
Yeah, so you shoot out this big old wall, it just flies down the hallway, igniting it, and you watch as these slugs just shrivel up and get charred and burned away. Real quickly, all the vines again just kind of crumble and wither away. It's very satisfying to watch them all burn and die.
Especially with how gross they are, just like she's just sitting there like...
But it's clear now. There's not much there.
Okay, we'll walk down, I guess.
You begin your way down, and you've reached that kind of entry point where there's that door with the two keyholes.
Find sense again.
Really not much down here.
Was it more fiends because of the vines coming out?
There's a
Particles.
few particles in the air, but not much of anything right now.
Cool. Cool.
But you approach,
All right, go ahead.
you slide in each of your weapons. They seem to kind of fit right
A lot
in
bigger this
perfectly.
time.
Yeah, it's a little different. They kind of like morph as they go in to fit the position.
That's fun.
Back to sort of a dagger form, so you can put it in and turn it.
That's pretty cool.
but you hear the door kind of begin to open again. And you look in, and there's just a crumbled in mass of earth that just seems to have fallen over top of the hole that goes down into where Jarzagon was.
Slugs on top.
You look around. There's not much here. They don't see any slugs.
If I take my swords and start like kind of digging and like, do I hit any slugs then? If I kind of like, unearth something.
You just start going through a little bit, and you're not seeing any slugs.
And this is like it's caved in enough that like there's no access to Jargazon's little cave anymore, right?
Correct. If anything's down there, it is buried in there.
Like if we moved rocks around, it's like almost too buried the whole time. It's not just like kind of covering the entrance. It's like
it's very buried.
I guess we know it's sealed up, and I think Alasha and Grothgar would be able to tell if something's growing down there.
Bro.
I guess we could always see if the slugs are like everywhere the roots were a problem, or if it's just like around here.
I think it's just the roots.
There are so many roots down there,
That's what
though.
I'm saying, yeah.
I don't have any, like, things that can help, though. I don't think. Unless I did, like, my spell where I can poof somewhere, but I don't know where there's, like, collapsed stuff and where there isn't. So.
Yeah.
That sounds dangerous.
Yeah, I don't like that.
What if I got stuck in a rock forever?
That sounds terrifying.
So, Mark, can I just ask you a question, though?
Mm-hmm.
Like, with the way that this was laid out and, like, the cave-in that we saw, did we see that collapse over the entrance when we were walking out? Or is this a new thing?
Remember we had to run out because it
Yeah, you had to run
was
out.
collapsing.
We had to run out.
It was
I
collapsing.
thought most of that was the sky in the end. It wasn't actually much of a cave-in, but I might have just been remembering that wrong.
There was a cave and you had to leave quickly.
Okay.
There's the Jargazon cave in this room, and once we got to where we could close the door, that's when the cave-in stopped.
Oh, and then it was okay.
You were
All
fine
right.
in the hallway, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, well, maybe it's okay. I don't know. I could try to do the thing down into the main one.
No. I don't know if we. I just don't know if. I don't want you to get stuck or something.
What happens if you... Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, if it caves in again, then you're.
that's true. Okay.
I mean, do you know what would happen if you try and go into something?
Well, that's what my question was, Mark, is because, like, the spell says if I run into, like, an occupied space, I basically don't teleport and I take 46 damage. But I don't know if Karis would know that. I don't know how you want me to play that.
Yeah, you can know that.
Okay.
You can understand. You've used the spell before.
Yeah, I've
So-
used it.
You just gotta get a sense, like, if you ran into something, you'd probably get pushed back. It might hurt, but...
Be like a shadow trying to get through stuff, and all of a sudden it hits a point where it fills up too much. It starts kicking back.
Yeah.
What do you need to do this spell? Do you need
I just
hand
need to talk.
movements?
No.
Do you need to talk?
Yeah.
Because here's my like fear. Maybe this is just irrational. If there's like if it already is caved in, I don't know how safe it would be to actually walk around. And what if it like collapsed on you and you couldn't like you were stuck there, like you got knocked out or something like that, and you were stuck there? You wouldn't really, you know.
There's a giant
guess-
slug and I went by myself.
That too. So I don't know.
And you come right back.
Yeah, that's true. So if you want me to try, maybe I can try. I can bring someone. I can bring one person.
I think
But-
in S3, you do more fire than we can.
We could do fire things.
I can heal you.
I mean,
though.
Can do some,
Do you
yes.
want to risk that, Gwen, or do you want to just leave it?
I'm willing to come with you if you want.
I could try to go, because I remember how we went, so I could try to go into just like the middle of the cave.
Not on his body though, right?
No. Because there'd probably be like a million slugs.
Maybe by a wall might work better.
Yeah. Uh-huh. That's a good idea.
You sure, Gwen? Because I'm willing to go if you're not.
No, I can do this. It's fine.
Okay, we do. Yeah.
Okay. And you just see Renan like warming up his hands, ready to heal.
All right.
Okay, we're ready to go on.
Yes, let's go.
Okay. So I try to remember a good place.
Okay.
All right.
We're gonna
here
do
we
this.
Go.
Highs or lows, Rach?
Okay. Highs.
Highs. Okay. You grab onto Gwynestry. Speak your word to jump down there. And you feel like you collide with something quite solid. And you immediately are back where you were. And you take 14 points of force damage. As Gwen kind of gets knocked down too from that.
Oh wow! I've never had that happen before. I'm like rubbing my head.
Rock?
I don't know. I hit something. Sorry, Gwen.
There's 10 back for you and 10 back for you.
Thanks. Shall we try again, or are we done?
If you want to try
up to you
again,
guys.
it's fine.
Do you have
To
enough
you.
to give back out?
Mm-hmm.
No more than one more time.
Yeah, I can't do it more than one time. One more time.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Highs or lows?
Highs.
All
That's a
right.
better choice.
You do it again,
Uh-huh.
and you feel yourself kind of land now in someplace different. But there's a bunch of like mushy sort of tentacle stuff that you land in, and your watch is like you are kind of shin deep in Jarzagon corpse.
Yes!
And there is
No!
slugs that just start immediately crawling all
Maggot.
over your legs. As you look around this room, it is just like forms of like slugs crawling over everything. It is absolutely disgusting.
Ew.
Why do we do this? Burn him! Burn it! Flamethrower mode!
Immediately, like Gwynestry just burning hands
Yeah, just burn
just
everywhere.
in front of her, burning through as much as you can. You see like caved in sections though, in like all these different places that are covered. Yeah, she's unleashing on the surrounding areas. You guys are just covered in this stuff. Do you do anything as well?
Yeah, I cast Wildfire at 5th level.
All right, you fire that off, just shooting it up, and kind of keep like the fireside close to where you see a lot of these slugs, and just burn away a whole bunch of them. They all get eaten up real quickly, though. While you are doing this, though, Karis, you feel like a slug that crawls up the back of your neck and bites into your neck on the back side of it. And you feel a second one kind of get on your arm and start biting your arm. You end up taking 7 points of piercing damage from their little teeth as they dig into you.
Ew.
Gwynestry also takes some damage as well. She gets bit by some as this happens. She turns again and unleashes another burning hands in another direction.
I'm doing the one where I have the meteorites around my head, and I'm like, and they're like an area effect, so it's like getting as much as I can.
Real quick, just give me a Constitution saving throw.
So you don't vom.
Yeah, maybe. 20.
Okay.
6.
Your wall of flame stays up.
I.
But yeah, you fire off a couple of these meteors.
Mhm.
Gwynestri again unleashes another like cone of this fire to burn away some more. You do though feel though as more on you, you get 2 more bites on you, Karis, as they just latch onto you, the back of your neck. You take 5 more piercing damage.
Okay. Can I like get them
Nice.
off me?
Yeah,
Like,
you
especially
can
the
swipe them
part I
away.
cleared.
Yeah.
You know, so like I can stand in a place, and for Gwen too.
Yep. Give me a dexterity check as you begin to move around a little bit.
Don't slip and fall in this disgusting.
And welcome in, Raiders. Thank you so much for the raid, Legends of Alios. Appreciate the raid.
Hey,
Welcome in. Our
thanks.
party is in a very disgusting place right now. So
You came in a great
Welcome,
time.
it's a great time. It's pretty gross right now. They're in like rotting corpse of a thing they beat before, but it's covered in slugs. It's disgusting.
We're trying to burn the slugs.
Trying to burn all the slugs.
It's a lot of slugs.
But
so
welcome
just a check, or did you want like acrobatics, or what were you thinking?
Give me like a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, saving throw. Okay.
Hey, Bards.
9.
Hello. 9. You slip and fall into this, and you just hit
No.
a whole bunch of this up the side of you.
No!
This like mushy, rotten slugness of
Oh no.
Gwynestri stays on her feet and tries to like help you up, pulling you up as you get like it's like falling into mud almost, but it's like rotting root. It's really gross.
No, thank you.
But she like pulls you up and tries to help you up.
she's like yelling like ew ew ew, like she's like
As
not
you
keeping her
land
cool.
into this, you feel more slugs kind of get on you, and one gets like up on your face here and bites you as well.
No.
This time it's only for 4 damage,
Okay.
but you get another bite like right here from another one of these.
Okay. How are we how effective are we being? Are we almost done?
This is a much bigger room than the area that you are covering. Like this room is just full of them. Like you watch as like some parts to drop from the ceiling as they see you, and they come like plaiting onto the ground and start crawling closer to you.
I have like create bonfire too if I don't want to like you know.
It's a little smaller of an area, but
yeah, I'm running out of high level spells. That's why. So
yeah, I mean,
trying to get down here.
Are starting to feel like you're not gonna burn away everything unless you have more spell slots.
Okay. Yeah, I as I'm just covered in just grossness.
Another burning hands goes off though. Another burning hands goes off and just burns away a whole bunch of them as she like pulls you up and shoots a finger over and firebolts another one away. Yes, whenever you want to leave. Okay,
do you think this is good? Like, do you think we did it?
I don't see any big slugs down here, but just the little ones. Maybe it's okay.
You're right. There's no giant slug. I think we're safe. And I like grab her and I dimension door out of it.
It's time to sell the temple.
You're both out, but you both look now. Like Gwynestri has like up to her boots covered, but like Karis is just covered in this kind of black tarry stuff. It's just all over.
They smell real bad.
Karis probably doesn't smell the best right now.
Okay.
Is there any more slugs on them?
There are no slugs on them. They don't come with her. You only can take one creature. But
yeah, that's true.
That's a good point.
but yeah, you're just covered in like the like gross rotting root that's all over you. It's disgusting. And you got like these little bite marks on your chin and like on the back of your neck that's there. And Gwyneth's just like, that was disgusting.
I tripped
like,
and fell in the bugs.
Was there a giant slug or just a bunch of little ones?
I didn't see
It was
giant slug.
not
giant.
Well, that's good. No giant slug
There
then.
were so many that we couldn't burn them all, and we used to land in the middle of Jarzagon's corpse, and it's so gross. And this is just the grossest thing I've ever seen.
I try and find a place that's not covered in slime and just poke her on the forehead for a 2nd level heal wounds.
Okay.
How much?
You will get 8. 8. 15 healing points.
Oh, that's actually awesome.
Perfect.
Thanks. Oh my gosh, they were all trying to eat us.
Gwen, are you?
Yeah.
Did you
There's
get
so
that?
many of them.
Just a little. I'm fine. Okay.
I poker as well.
Okay.
For 13 points.
All right. She's good.
I couldn't get them all though. There were so many, like so many.
Might want to clean yourself down.
Can you give me a second?
I'm just saying
That
you have a
was
spell that
the
does that. So.
grossest. That's the grossest thing. She's just like
Yeah.
staring off into nothing.
Oh,
just
we
a
lost
minute.
her. Oh wow.
That was really gross.
So, it's an
I'm
issue.
imagining though, it might. But they just die if they're all stuck down there, and once they eat the corpse, or do you think they'll crawl up and try and?
I mean, the vines went
Get bigger?
everywhere.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, you're just cleaning yourself up.
Yeah.
There we go. And then I just give her like a little half hug and just pat her after she cleans herself.
After the cleaning happens.
That's what I was
Yeah.
trying to get her to be like, come on, clean yourself.
I know, that's-
I'm here for you. I'm here
I'll
for
like,
you.
I'll do it to Gwen too. Like I'll do on her like her shoes and stuff.
Yeah. Thank you. That was gross. That was really, really gross.
I'm gonna have a
Right.
nightmare about that every night for the rest of my life.
Maybe they were just cleaning up everything. Maybe they're not that bad.
You want to go down there? I'll
Nope.
take you down there, and then you can see how awful it is. I don't have another spell slot to come back, so you can spend the night in there. How'd you like that, Ren?
No, I'm just saying it's bad. It's really gross. You stink really bad right now.
No, I
Do you
couldn't
think
even fix
You missed
it.
a spot on your shoe.
It's better now, but yeah, that was not a place I want to ever be again.
Yeah, let's
But do you think
never
the
go back
slugs
there.
will become like fiendish or
worried
something if
about-
they eat?
Giant slugs.
Well, they're not fiend. They're not demons. They're
Yeah,
not
but if they
fiendish.
eat something, I don't know. Or if it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know. Were they even
I still say
powerful?
slugs with superpowers, like us, except we're not slugs.
Could be.
Wasn't the injections you received made from
The
That's what I'm
roots.
saying.
like on the roots?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my thinking. So I don't know. I think that.
That means we have stuff inside.
We're no
I
I
mean-
don't want to think about those those slugs being inside of me. Please no.
That's fair.
Ah!
Are you at a parasite?
One parasite was gross enough, but if you imagine more of them crawling all over you, it's way different.
Was the
Yeah, that's
parasite
okay. We
one
should
of these
probably-
slugs?
It didn't look like it, did it? We saw. I saw it, didn't I?
no. Yeah, you saw it. I never saw it. I could just see it crawling. It was like had Jarzakon's voice though, Gwen. So
Examine the wounds that they have. Does it look any like as infected as the one that from the twig human monster people?
give me a medicine check.
E. 22.
Okay.
Ah,
You look at
22.
him. It just looks like a minor bite wound.
Oh my gosh. You'll be fine.
what? Oh,
Nah, you're fine. It's fine.
that's a mean joke.
Sorry.
Yes, not the time, Brendan. That was really bad.
Yeah, Ren. And she like,
Oh, I'm
veers
sorry.
Gwen.
And she kind of grabs you, Karis, and begins to walk with you away from the door. Like she doesn't want to be anywhere near this place anymore.
I follow with her. We're done. That's it. No more slugs.
Let's
Yeah, let's lock this place up.
let's make sure this place stays sealed forever. I never want to be there again.
Yes.
I mean, I think those slugs would still be able to get out through the vines, the holes that they made, though. But yeah,
Yes, maybe, but I never want to be there again.
that's fair.
Yeah. I mean, so how much do you think we burned of that, by the way? Like when we were down there?
You did a pretty good amount. I mean, your thing goes like 40 feet. It's one side that's hot, not both sides, but
I can change the sides, though.
you
I'm
can
pretty
alternate
sure.
it.
Pretty sure I can. I think I can alternate whenever I want. I can check, but
I don't think you can do that. I don't remember seeing that. But I mean, Gwenestry did do like 5 burning hands, so that's like, or 4 burning hands, so she like burned away a whole bunch of the surrounding area that was there.
Hmm.
That goes for a good 15 feet cone-wise. So she did a good amount. So you guys burned away a lot. It's just that chamber was a lot bigger than what you guys could have covered in your short time down there.
When you guys said you can come back tomorrow.
You're going in next time then.
I don't have fire. I don't have a lot.
I don't really know
fire.
if we need. I don't really know if we need to like.
Yeah,
If they're everywhere, already. If they're already out where we were, I mean, I think it's already.
Yeah.
A
I
different
agree.
solution. They may have started here, but I think they've already branched pretty far out. So.
I
Yeah. Okay.
I'm kidding, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, we can get out of here. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Yes, and she'll like go to seal the door again, puts her blade in, and again it shifts kind of to fit the keyhole, and then she turns it, and the door again closes, sealing this away forever, hopefully, to never be experienced by somebody ever again. But you make your way back to the hallway, which is slug-free, vine-free now, as it's been burned away, and head back up top through the trapdoor into the main area of the temple.
Good job, guys. Seriously, I'm sorry you had to go through that.
Thanks. I went almost full out.
What's worse, all of those miniature slugs or one giant slug? What would you rather have gone up against?
The miniature was worse. I'd rather kill a giant one.
They were dropping from the ceiling on us, and they were crawling behind us and getting
And I fell in it and like a puddle of them, and they were all over me.
Many is a lot worse.
Yeah.
Good to know.
By far.
Uh-huh.
I think there could become a giant one if it like fed long enough.
I don't want to think about that right now. I don't want to think about that right now.
Wait, so just question really fast. Were there a bunch of little ones or were they different sizes? Like
We're all about
Some
the
of them,
size
like-
that you've seen.
okay, that's better.
Are we going back to
Yes.
camp?
Yeah, let's go back to camp.
Okay. So you begin to leave the temple, like closing the door behind you and heading out as you leave, walking away.
Does it seem like anyone else is like a lot of people have been here, like people from the other direction at all? Just like a real quick glance.
You can give me a survival check just to see if you notice anything.
Or not. That'd be a 6 down to a 5.
I mean, if you hadn't known that Saberlair had been here, you probably would think no one came here. So you don't see anything.
Sneaky.
I'm like, as we're walking, I keep going, like, thinking that something's on me. You know, like when you
Yeah.
are just so paranoid.
Gordon Esther will whisper over like, I still feel that I'm on me too, don't worry.
There's nothing on you. I will definitely tell you if I see one on you.
I will tell you too.
Okay.
Brennan looks like he was tempted to maybe do a prank and then was just like,
Like,
that's gonna turn out really badly.
You will be sleeping outside tonight.
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't do
Sun
it.
Elves
I
do
was-
not have a place for you.
You are banished from the Sun Elves.
We are at war again.
Over that.
But you begin your journey back. You don't really see a lot as you go because you kind of dealt with most of the things you saw along the way. But you start heading back towards the Sun Elf camp as the sun begins to set. It's getting darker slowly, and you arrive back right about sunset time. It's beginning to get a little dark. They have some food for you prepared that you can participate in eating. There's some fish that they have caught, they have cooked up, and some extra things that they've grown in little gardens here and there. But you're able to eat. If there's anything else you'd like to do before going to sleep for the evening?
I know we're getting close to ending, so we don't have to do this now. But I think just sometime before we left the Sun Elves, Karis would want to talk to Sab, but that doesn't even need to be tonight. You know, it can be in the morning. Just
Okay.
whenever you feel like it
Sure.
would be good session-wise.
Yeah, we can do that in the morning if you want.
Sure. Yeah, I think the only thing I'd want to do in particular before nighttime is just kind of like, I have tongues now, so I would convert some sorcery points into some spell slots because I didn't have any. And I think I would just kind of like walk around and see what the feel is of the tribe now, like if there's a big difference or like what people are talking about and that sort of thing.
Sure. Can you give me just a charisma check? Just straight charisma check as you go around.
Sure. I rolled another 1 on a charisma check thing.
Ooh.
Buddy.
Jeez, that's the second time this session.
Maybe a little shaken still from your experience.
But cast a sorcerer point.
Most people
Oh yeah.
seem a little kind of standoffish to you, but there's definitely more warmness from a few who just they greet you and they seem grateful for what you've done for the tribe.
I think it's a nice narrative dice roll, to be honest, because I
Yeah.
think she's always felt really out of place with the Sun Elves and like not knowing how to act.
Clear outside.
Oh yeah, yeah. And like that feeling like you're kind of not one, but you kind of are. And I think she doesn't even know what to say to people or even how to walk. Like she's like questioning how you walk normal.
Yeah.
Like all
Right?
that,
Full circle.
But yeah, you talk to some people and get to know them a little bit, but most people kind of keep to their own business and stay away from you. But evening's drawing on. Anybody else want to do anything before bed?
No, nothing for me.
Okay. All right. So you all have your lodging for the evening. It's kind of one of the same places you've slept before. They set it up for you. Have some beds there, and Gwenestra goes off to her place after saying goodnight to all of you and heads to her home. But you all can bed down to get rest. They do have guards who are stationed around the camp through the evening too, just so you know. Just resting, going for your long rest.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Does Hibbert and Curtis seem settled in?
Yeah, they both seem to be settling in. I mean, Hibbert more so just because he's been here longer, but Curtis like eats with you guys too, and but they find a place to rest as well, and seem to be doing all right at least for the start.
Okay.
I think Renan's still gonna try and find a short time to go and watch if he can get like his sleep in, and then kind of just be on watch for the rest.
Okay. Do you want to sleep or do you want to do a meditation? Like, or you want to watch or do you want to do meditation? That's because.
No, I'll do a watch. Yeah, because if we normally do a one watch and then get our full rest, could he get his full rest and be like on a third watch, even
Sure.
if we don't have a first and second?
We can do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
He just wants to kind of be weary just in the middle of the night, just protecting the other two.
Give me a wake up roll to see if you wake up for it.
18.
18.
Hey!
So something about your internal clock just sets you up so you can wake up at a decent time.
Wakes 2 minutes before the alarm clock goes off every time.
You have enough kind of mental awareness to wake up early enough to sort of do that watch. You have enough stress about the situation. So you can do a perception roll as you watch.
He just wants to make sure we're not being followed in, that no one's doing anything. 20.
20. Yeah, it's pretty quiet over the evening. You're just kind of watching out. As you do watch, though, you look out kind of in a direction to the northwest a little bit, and you see like a beam of moonlight sort of descending through the sky towards a distant location. You feel sort of like a little bit of a nudge that direction.
Oh. So I feel like it's a signal or Moon Elves in danger sort of thing.
You feel almost like it's an answer to your question.
Okay.
Far away.
Yeah.
And that's
Gotta
what we're going to pick up
Air-
next time. So, thank you so much for everyone joining us today. Thank you for being here. Thank you especially to Legends of Alos for the raid. That's very much appreciated. So kind of you to bring your community over here. Thank you for Daddy Dragon for the follow as well.
Yeah,
That's
love
a
that
great
name.
name. So thank you for that. But all of you are wonderful and amazing people we love very much. So very grateful that you are all here and joining us for this session. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for taking time. And thank you just now for the follow, Vento. Appreciate the follow as well. Very much appreciated. Thank you so much
Yay!
for that.
Follow number 460. Congrats, you guys.
I think it's around there. I
Oh.
think we lost one in somewhere in the mix there, but yeah.
Oh, touche. Never mind.
But yeah, thank you for being here, everybody. We will be back next Sunday as well for more Beacons or D&D. And Rachel will be live tomorrow as well for her art. But we're going to sign off on our recording here, and then we're going to go and do a raid afterwards. So we're going to wave goodbye to the recording people. See you later.
Bye, recording people.